Although I do have this one friend
Hmm.
that calls cats anuses.
Is he not a cat fan?
They're a cat fan. They just call him anus
Why?
because the cat butts.
Yeah, they do like to parade that around.
Yeah. Are we streaming now? Did
Yeah.
everyone hear that?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Sebastian. I know weird people.
I think we all do.
Hi, I'm Liz, and I know even weirder people. Actually, I'm dating one, and he's really cool. Anyway,
Hey. Yeah.
it's like you have to be a person that attracts the weird people. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
It makes sense.
Like you can have the nicest personality, but deep down you just know you attract the weird ones.
Yep. Yep.
I had a lady at work actually ask me if I had any friends out in Texas, and I told her no.
Oh man.
I actually don't have any friends in Texas.
I have a friend in Texas. Yeah. I don't know where exactly, but
Probably nowhere close to where I am.
could be in Austin, I think.
Austin.
Yeah. So
I'm in Fort Worth.
yeah, exactly.
No man's land.
So anyone here that Crunchyroll is getting a lot of shit?
Yeah.
How
No.
is any of it good? Wait, what?
Well, when you
I s-
usually when you get shit, it's usually not good.
I took that in a different way.
Oh,
Thank you.
it's funny. I'm not much of an anime fan. I'm trying though. I'm trying. But I heard some recent news that Crunchyroll's been getting a lot of shit,
I've heard.
especially for one, not really updating the website,
Ooh.
and two, you know that money that you give to Crunchyroll for anime?
For the industry, yeah.
Well, guess what they did with the money?
What they do.
They're giving it to people in America to make an animation,
Oh, that's not good.
and it will really, it's they, and the trailer for it is, well, I don't want to controversy, but it's kinda SJW
Ooh.
bullshitty.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
It's not. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to throw opinions around, but it's kind of if they don't talk a lot about the show, which for a trailer.
Yeah.
No, it feels like those DVD bonuses where they talk about the production of things.
Yeah.
It's like that. Like they talk about the crew and a little bit how at the show and who's working on the show, but they don't actually talk about the plot or anything. Which, as a trailer for something you're supposed to show, and using people's money for anime,
Yeah.
that's not good. That's not good. You should talk about the anime. If you want to look it up, just look up High Guardian Spice.
Animu.
I mean, it tries to be anime, but kind of looks like a Steven Universe riff off an art style.
Oh yeah.
And tosses a brick. Anyway.
Yeah, that's I can't approve of that. It's just like we already have a lot of things out there that already look the same.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really hate the color art style, but it's getting a little too commonplace.
Yeah. For real.
Shenanigans.
Then again, I don't animate, so it's all I do is
Hello?
make pictures. Hello.
Shenanigans.
Eventually, we
Bach.
probably.
Welcome back.
You're Bach?
I'm Bach.
Which means you make music, yes?
Maybe.
Amaze me.
I need to stop watching stuff based on Caboose. Anyway,
Alright, I'm just sharing out the links for now.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I'm still exhausted due to the fact that I could not sleep until like 2 p.m.
Hello.
The entire day.
Next time
I
I'm
am
using a
arrived.
frying pan.
Good. I'm
He
so
has
glad.
arrived.
I was actually getting really worried. I was like, what the fuck's happening? Do I need to come over there and suplex somebody through a table?
You
I'll
might
help.
need to.
Okay.
Many people. Many people.
Many people? I can do that, man.
I'll help.
Couple. The
Yeah,
Shano knows how to kill him, man.
Yeah, Eva could just come in and like stab them right after they get to suplex through. It'll be known as the what should we call that maneuver?
To fuck you up.
The stab suplex.
We
Oh, that's dumb.
The
Call it the
Staplex.
step.
Staplex.
Thank you. There we go.
The
That's
Staplex.
exactly what I was-
just when you think the pain is over, you get stabbed.
That's right. Let it all out, man. Let it out.
Well, we're currently on stream, so we're just talking.
No,
shit.
I'm not.
We're talking shit right now, so if you'd like to say anything before we actually get started, you are more than welcome
And
to.
dab.
Are we with our audience now?
Yeah, that's a
Everybody will be here
a
soon.
whopping 2 people.
Everybody will be here.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just me and Rose right now.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I sent out the links though, so that might
Oh.
change.
No worries.
They'll come in.
No,
I'm debating
everything-
on whether or not putting the link in my Twitch communities channel.
You can if you want. I mean, this isn't like major arc stuff. Well, I mean, it's major for your characters, but it's not like all-encompassing story yet. So, it's up to you if you want. So,
They don't have a thingy for it though. Like, there's a lot of chat channels, and I don't know where things go.
oh, okay, no problem. Don't even worry about it. So, if you guys are all like ready to go, just let me know.
Where's my
and we'll get
dice?
started.
Where's my dice? Yeah, I am
Take up
here.
this.
Okay, I need to get my big can of tea.
I
Oh,
am ready.
The gate is gone.
I'm right here.
Oh.
My
The gator never left.
yeah. So, the thing is that my refrigerator's like right next to me.
Sounds good.
Oh, it's wonderful. I love having my own fridge.
My dad's trying to get me to get a mini fridge.
You should. It's a good investment.
I'm thinking
Now
about
I
it.
never have to leave. No, I'm just kidding. But,
You're always there.
yeah. So okay, I'll go ahead and get a head count of everybody to make sure that we have everybody here and they're all good to go. We'll start with Alexander. That's not Alexander.
Hi, Brownie.
Alexander went to the restroom.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Sorry, Angel decided to answer for Alexandria.
Oh,
This part of Alexander is now played
Angel
by.
take a fucking piss at a holy grail.
You're not supposed to do that in the Holy Grail, though.
Yeah. Okay, so
I mean-
Alexander's here.
It's like I care.
When it comes to fire.
Alexandria.
Me.
Good. Bilge.
Not present.
Not in this part, but you're here. Jack.
I might be present.
You are here. A little senile, but you're here.
Hey.
Laura's the Righteous Crusade. Uh-oh. Oh,
Oh.
There's heretics in the channel.
yeah.
Ah,
There he is.
there he is.
The fact that that
Wow, he's
worked.
coming.
Nice. Tullius.
Present and accounted for.
Fantastic. And Xian.
Not here. No, yeah, I am here.
Don't play that bullshit with me. I'm joking.
I'm dying over here because
So-
it actually worked.
Before we get started, some of you may have noticed some slight changes to our character icons.
I did not notice. I
Slight-
still look like Soldier 76 in his old man
yeah,
uniform.
I'm still working on everybody, so.
You're
working-
next.
Oh, you
then.
actually?
Yeah.
Oh, you actually?
Yeah.
You actually planning to make a Jack?
Yeah, I'm
You
not-
can't.
Yeah, I'm not-
When you do that, I have to get full input.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
gonna spam you with refs. I'm gonna spam you with notes. I'm gonna spam
Good.
you with details.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
and
spam you with meat spin.
no.
Spend.
Ouch.
Spend.
See, it has to
Okay,
be
I'm
a
done.
certain color at this certain part right there, and that part.
Be the worst commissioner ever, especially since this is a free piece of work. Please. No, I literally plan to do every character. Every one of us. So
That'll be needle.
yeah, it's gonna take me a little bit though. I'm currently working on a new cover, by the way, so you'll be seeing that when the main arc starts up again. So
Hey.
Right
Where
now,
do-
everyone's getting a character arc.
yep, everyone.
Season 2.
Everyone has
Yep,
to get
season
the
two.
eggs for Bart.
No, out.
Season 2.
Season
Gotta
two.
get eggs for Bart.
Anyhow, welcome back, Seekers and audience alike.
Are we
Welcome
dead
back-
yet?
No. Welcome back to the Seeker Saga. This is session 14, aptly named Treasure Hunt. So, we
Shall we say trigger hunt?
As
As
a
it's guns.
could be taken the wrong way. However,
Probably. That was the worst joke I made.
it was bad.
It's terrible.
So,
Can you unexist that joke?
nah, this is on stream, buddy.
Yeah.
I can't use editing magic to fix that.
So he says.
The only time I do is when I plan to do the recaps later. But anyways, so we had to take a small break. I wasn't feeling 100% to do the rest of the stuff. I was still writing stuff out for Jack, but now I'm confident again and everything. So we're back. We're going to go into this full force. Is Alexander in angel mode? Huh?
Yeah.
He did that step on one of the doors, just in case he fell
yeah.
through.
Oh, okay. I remember now. All right. Yeah, good reminder.
Yes, because I forgot the reason why.
Right. Okay, so
It was me.
last session, we'll quickly recap. You guys had found Alexandria. However, she was beaten, bruised, and thoroughly insulted by a man only known as Jesse, who also had a little friend with him, who's actually not so little. He's actually pretty tall and lanky, but was known as
Pretty cool.
Wraith. As what?
And pretty cool.
Cool as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty cool.
He's pretty cool, dude.
For a villain.
For a villain.
I hope
yeah.
he comes back with the trash man.
The
Trash
trash
can.
man. This is literally going to be a trash can that has a Glock duct tape to it.
It's like, guess who's back? And
Anyways,
guess who's my right hand man? And out of the trash comes Ray.
God. Oh my gosh.
anyways,
It's like a recipe for disaster.
so you guys managed to get a sort of plan together. You managed to sort of get a plan together. Tullius, Kane, and Jack decided to take the other stairwell like normal people, and decided to try to sneak up on the man. However, Jack kind of botched it a little bit. Again. But
How is the ninja, the guy meant for fucking stuff, keeps fucking the stealth rolls?
because you're an old man, you're still figuring your stuff out.
I was in NEM. I was spec ops. Damn it.
That's
He
true.
was made for this shit.
That's true, actually.
He was made for this shit before he was even born.
Well, this is different, man. We're dealing with magic now. So, anyhow, you
I don't know,
managed
maybe
to,
some little Vietnam wizards.
in
Can't
short,
remember.
you managed to save Alexandria. Tullius jumped off the top of the parking garage, used feather fall, and floated down safely.
Story parking garage.
And you were so lucky that no one saw that. I have a feeling that Tullius would have came up with something anyways. Huh?
Once again, all according to plan.
Exactly.
No, it wasn't. You moved our beacon.
Yeah, I forgot. That was Alexandria with
We
the
needed
last
that.
with the last.
Your
bits-
beacon was about to flitter out.
To be fair, Alexandria did use her last bit of consciousness to cast Crusader's Mantle, and then was promptly taken away. So,
Goodbye.
The day was saved, as was the woman, and everything was a-okay. However, Wraith has a bit of a mystery to him, as he then combusted into green flame and turned to ash. Well,
He's probably dead.
Well, also saying to Alexander that he and Wraith are actually very much alike, and then just
We're gonna have a nice conversation looking at the sky together.
you were
How
able-
rude.
You want to date the guy that killed you, even though he's probably dead.
You were able to
Probably.
Ow,
Ow.
ow.
My leg.
sorry.
I mean, my ear.
I guess
Your leg.
my leg. So, Kane was able to help Alexander to loot one of the daggers that that Wraith had, because it had a biometric scanner that if anyone else besides him touched it, it would explode. So,
Kaboom.
and so by freezing it over, he was able to keep it from doing anything stupid, and everybody got out before the cops got arrived. So,
Which
is
reminds
good.
me, I have to ask for that status on the dagger.
yeah, you'll be able to find that out. However, Bilge and Moores had other plans with Jesse as they decided to drag him off into the sunset and tell him about the good word of Bahamut. And we don't.
I expect a good converted ex-assassin when we come back.
Probably not.
72
Probably not.
hours.
Probably not gonna happen. But yeah, they decided to. Moores decided to sit his ass down and tell him the good word of Bahamut, and we don't know what happened to him yet. So we'll see what happens with that. However, Xian went ahead and did his thing after getting back, and managed to find himself in the presence of the gunslinger mentor of the Silver Hand, whose name is Zenren, who is a elf, who is basically what I like to call the magic John Wick.
Does he have a dog?
He might. Have to ask him.
He might.
Don't die, or he's gonna just get mad.
He's gonna headshot everybody in like a nightclub. So,
Please no.
however, Zenren was actually very impressed with the exploits hearing of a bronze dragonborn gunslinger who is starting to make a name for himself, and decided that it would be a good idea to take him along to a small treasure hunt in one part of the states that has where the his organization known as the Gun Knights are stationed out of the many places. Which, of course, was founded by none other than my character, Magnus Ashton. So they're trying to. So everyone's sort of learning more about him and
Secret crossover that I won't get.
whatnot. Yeah, and
Where's Anya, huh?
yeah, Anya though. Anya and
Don't tell me these drones are voles.
Oh no.
Wolf
If-
2.0.
if they
Oh, no.
if they are, they're going to be very confused all the time.
You're right.
Poor cinnamon roll.
So anyhow, so Zenrin told Xian that he should take people, so just in case if something were to happen, that
And something did happen.
yeah, we'll get to that. So Alexander, Kane, Jack, and Tulius decided to come along. Alexandria would have, but she's still kind of recovering after being beaten up. And Moores and Bilge are kind of doing their own thing at the moment. So
They're probably still trying to convert Jess.
yeah,
The
probably.
poor man.
Moores is, I'm certain, but I don't know about Bilge. Bilge is probably hanging out with Ven. So with that being the case, you guys are
I
now
ship them together.
teleported towards to the western side of the United States, in some place that has been unnamed. But come on, let's be real here. We all know where it is.
Do we?
Say,
Do we?
Do we?
Probably
Las Vegas.
helping with the Oh yeah, Bilge is helping with the conversion. So.
At Rose's house.
Wow.
Anyhow, so Zenren took you guys to a after teleporting and Alexander losing his lunch. You guys followed Zenren through the blazing sun out to the to a Gun Knights building, which was I forgot to specify what it was. Think of it like a place where you go to like a gun shop / shooting range, and that's what it's like. But it's but according to Zenren, it's a bit of a facade. So.
Also, it's kind of like a Bass Pro Shop.
Yeah. Except for guns.
Cabela's.
And there was a hidden part of the building that only the gun knights know about, which was a part that Magnus decided to put in back when this building used to be a small castle, apparently. And you guys figured out that mystery by looking at a wall and a mural inside this building, inside this room where you guys are currently at. And there was a big draconic phrase or something on this wall over to where Xian's looking at, which had a riddle, which you guys took a little bit, but you solved it. And then afterwards, drones came out, and that's where we're currently at.
Yeah, drones. I expect them to be a little annoying to hit. Unless...
Oh.
How big are they?
I did send you
They're about the size of a basketball.
Ooh, small flying enemy. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the
So
butt. I know.
I'm gonna need all you guys to roll for initiative.
I did send you that.
I got
image,
a nat 20 right from the start. Oh my... No, I'm kidding.
Mr. DM.
Yes.
I did send you that image, by the way.
Wait, what?
The one that I did at
got-
work. I sent
Oh,
that
yeah.
to you.
Good.
I got a 10. I guess that's right. I mean, that's kind of like the midpoint.
Yeah.
Plus your dexterity.
Yeah, plus your dexterity.
Fuck, I keep forgetting this little
I write
shit.
it down. It doesn't let me write it down.
Alright, plus dexterity. That's
Hold on.
14.
Yeah, I haven't added you guys to the turn order. Give me 1 second.
Oh my god.
14, Shane.
Good job. Give me 1 second. You can enter it in yourself soon, because you are a big boy. There we go.
You're a big boy now.
Doot.
No. Do it all for me, Dad.
Whoop. Kane got a... What did Kane get?
Can we now? Oh
Yeah.
no.
You can enter it in yourself.
It's
Kane
not letting
got a 16.
Yeah, we don't have
It's not
permission for that.
Wait, what?
It's not letting me.
Oh, it's probably... Okay, hold on. I think it's because I added new icons for you guys. So now
Oh
I have to-
yeah.
So now I have to fix it. Give me 1 second.
No.
There you go. Okay, you guys should be able to do your thing now.
It's good. I didn't roll really well, but hey,
I'm gonna roll for
whatever.
the, oh my god.
Whatever.
This drone, whatever.
Bastion 2.0, Bastion 3.0, 4, and so on.
I mean,
Everything leading up to 1.0.
Oh god, Tulius, what happened?
To be fair, I was trying to lift the door, and then it flew open, and
Startled you.
suddenly drones.
Yeah. Oh no, not this one.
420.
It rolled in that 20.
Oh my god, that 20.
Next drone. Whoa, don't do that.
Hold
don't
on.
do that, dice.
Alex, you roll a 20 or a nat 20?
That one's not.
Unnatural.
Okay.
Okay, Zenrin, what are you rolling today? Oh shit, he is on top of it, man. Woo!
Yeah, I got spooked. Wasn't expecting it, so. 7s.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and order this shit up. Okay. Cool. Alright, so let's start. So the
What
drones...
about
What's
Old
up?
Man Jack?
Jack is a 14.
Yeah, oh, okay, yeah, you're supposed to add that himself.
Yeah, you forgot me.
I didn't.
got
You were
that
supposed to do it yourself.
I bet you've been just wanting to leave me at the retirement home. I ain't let ya.
Alright, let's...
Got some fight.
Let's begin now. All right, so the drones start to float up from the trap doors. And you hear the whirring of machines, and the lights coming out from the vents turn from green to red as it notices your presence.
Ah, fuck.
Zenrin, however, is already on top of it with his pistol in hand, and he's going to take a shot at the one that's in front of him.
Shoot it.
As he yells out, "Get your heads down!" And he... Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
Yay. Otherwise, it's just
Uh,
embarrassing that the kid.
Ooh, that's not very good. He only does like 3 points of damage. He nicks it.
Clinks. It's like,
Yeah.
so much for Master Gian, man.
Don't knock it.
That's okay. He can attack multiple times.
Ta-da!
What?
Yep. Dude, if you only knew his level.
I don't
Is
want to
it-
know his level.
Is it over 9,000?
No, there's only 20 levels in D&D. You
Wow.
noodle.
Could have memed it.
Yeah, all 3 of those shots hit.
Oh.
3? Holy shit.
This actually reminds me of the game Receiver.
Receiver.
It's a little indie game that is basically you and realistic gun controls
Oh, I know which
and
one you're talking about. Yeah.
little robots.
Okay, so this is what happened. So Zen,
Oh, yeah, he knows.
in
Good.
response to these drones coming up and telling you guys to get your heads down, he then begins opening fire. 3 shots towards this this drone, hitting it pretty good. One kind of whiffed it a little bit. It scraped the metal chassis out of it. However, the other 2 hit pretty direct on, dealing a total of 16 points of damage.
Damn.
And the thing is like sparking and kind of fizzing out a little bit already. And
Okay, so my assumption was fast but weak.
he's actually going to run out this way.
I'm sorry if I break your metas, Shane.
That's fine. It's not like I worked hard or anything. Okay. This drone is going to decide between. It's actually going to shoot at Kane because he's the closest.
Oh no, not the ice boy.
Oh, too bad. That's a really terrible roll. And well, the first hit at least. The second hit.
Oh wait, what?
No, both miss completely.
They can multi-hit?
Yeah, Kane kind of like
No.
kind of gets startled, puts up an ice wall, and the bullets start ricocheting off of it and shatters it. But he's unharmed,
Thank goodness.
and this thing is going to start flying around this way. Alexander, it is your turn now. What shall you do?
I was gonna say, is he alive?
He should be.
Okay, so I'm gonna fly up.
Okay. Yep, yeah, angel mode is definitely on.
Man, it's been a while. Where are my pages?
What is dice?
What are dice?
What is this paper?
Alright, so I'm gonna make my
Make your what?
a card attack.
Okay.
Karate. Oh.
Which enemy are you looking at?
Oh, the one, yeah, that one.
This one down here? Okay.
Match is a good choice.
Yep, so the one that has been shot already. Okay.
And closest.
Lightning damage.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good for a robot, I think.
I got it.
Zap.
17.
17 to hit? Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
15-foot line. So I don't have to throw it.
Oh, there you go, yeah. Zap that boy.
That is a 10 total.
10 damage
Damn.
total? Very nice.
Zap.
Yep, you throw your card out, and the line of lightning that...
Well, I'm not gonna throw it.
sparks-
I'm just gonna point the card at it.
Oh, okay. I figured it was going to be like a short distance and then it like spark and then... But yeah, sure, you just...
No, I'm just gonna point at it.
Yep. And then you point it, is
I
this your...
draw
is-
lightning to
is
the
this
battlefield.
is this your card? And then zap.
Basically.
Yeah, you
But
point it
if you
outward.
can fire your magic like that, why don't you do it all the time?
Because it's random.
Ah.
Yeah, it's completely random. There's an element of luck to this. And
It's
Alexander,
like Russian roulette, but more deadly.
yeah, more explosive. Michael Bay would have a field day with this.
It's Russian roulette, but all the chambers are filled.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you spark this thing pretty good, and you can see that the exhaust ports on the back are heavily smoking. The smoke is turning from gray to like black. And
Somebody call IT.
anything else you'd like to do with your turn? You still got movement and a bonus action if you want it.
Insult the robot.
Well, how far did you fly upward?
How high is the roof?
The roof is pretty damn high. Like, it is a big one. It's like up 30 feet.
I mean, I'm not gonna fly too high enough that I was able to just point the card.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So.
So I'd say like speed up.
Right. Wait, radiant damage.
From being in angel form.
right.
Oh.
From being in angel form.
Oh yeah. Right. What was the? It was like a D4, I think. Oh, equal to level. So 6.
Yeah. So
6 damage. 6 extra damage, I think. That's correct. So, damn. Yeah. On top of the electricity, the radiant that goes along with it mixes in for a nice concoction of fuck this thing, and it is. Yeah, it is looking really bad. Like, parts are starting to come off of it. In fact, one of the rotaries keeping the thing afloat is completely ceased to function.
Oh no, it should be flopping down then.
Very soon. But it's still hanging in there. All right, nothing else you want to do with your turn?
no, I'm gonna leave it like that because I'm trying to remember what the hell's character sheet.
Okay.
Ah,
So-
you forgot everything.
We'll move on.
Yeah, it's been that long.
Yeah, it's see what happens when we don't do this weekly. We forget everything. So
I remember everything.
with
I remember my Ferrari.
Yeah, but you don't have 5 pages of stuff.
he's a monk. He doesn't need it. So anyways,
Jesus.
the the drone that is in front of Tulius, as it comes up and it startles you, and you now have a big red flashing light in front of you, and it is going to take a shot at you.
Yeah,
Just tiny guns.
It's more like a shotgun, actually.
Oh wait, what? Fuck! They can attack twice with shotguns.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh.
Yeah,
No!
luckily for you, you duck out of the way as soon as it fires, and the buckshot fires off and it bounces off the wall behind you. And it's really loud and it's startling.
What the hell kind of security system is this?
For thieves, I'm certain, as Zenran calls out from adjacent from you.
All of these robots.
Alright, it's going to stay put. Kane sees this. Alright, he's like, alright. No one shoots me and gets away with it. And he's going to cast... What is he going to cast?
What is he
Gonna
going?
cast middle finger.
Yeah, it's just a gigantic ice middle finger. Nah, he's going to cast... he's going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
orb of
That's back. Oh no.
We shall see.
Trigger!
We shall see what happens. He's going to use ice, of course.
Snowball.
If it's a nat 1, I swear to God, I think we need to ban that spell forever.
Nah, he rolled 20. He rolled a 25, so it hits.
Wow!
You know what, Kane? You know what?
He loves all of you. Hush. Anyway.
Yeah.
You know what, Kane? Crying in the
Someone needs
inside.
to up the ball game.
Mm,
Here's the wind up
neat.
and the pitch.
15 points of freezing or cold damage against this
I'm
little
so
thing.
salty.
He throws the orb out, and as it flies towards the drone, he's going to follow up, and as soon as it splashes down on this thing, yeah, it was 15 points of damage. Hang on. Yeah. He's going to follow up with his Oathbinder. Oh no, that's not.
There goes the dice.
Yep, there's the dice.
Run away.
Yeah, that's another 25 to hit. He's not fucking
Jesus
around.
Christ. He got shot.
Yeah. Well, he got shot at. He
Ding
didn't get hit.
bang.
Luckily. Hang on. Let me double check to make sure that I have this correct. Oh man. Oh.
Jeopardy music.
Oh man. Yeah, he does 17 points of slashing damage. Whoops.
Is it dead?
Almost. His scythe sticks into the drone, and he pulls it out, and sparks fly everywhere, and this thing looks like it's on its last legs. That's all Kane can do at the
But
moment.
it doesn't have legs.
Its last little rotaries. It's little things. It's little exhaust ports. I don't give a shit. Jack, do something. It's your turn, my friend.
Okay. Well, someone better call IT. We're gonna have some technical problems up in here.
All right.
Well,
And Kane
let's
says,
see if I
Kane
can
says
actually
don't look
punch
at me.
let's see.
Not my job.
I think I should be able to move. No, it should be so super close. So, yeah.
Yep.
Let's see if we can punch a flying robot.
Do it. Roll that.
Do it.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Oh
Good
no,
work.
that's the first roll of the 7.
7 plus.
He tried.
7 plus.
Your dexterity, which is
That's 11.
yeah, no, that doesn't hit. Your you miscalculate
Second
your punch
attack.
first. Yep. So second attack, your extra attack.
That's why nothing. It just goes up like. No, that's a 4.
Oh no,
Oh,
Jack.
He's never fought these things before.
Yeah, true.
I feel
He's
this
stuff
on
flying.
a spiritual level.
Same.
Hold on. Do I get the third attack on that's with
Yeah.
flurry?
You can spend a key point to flurry if you'd like. However, you have your innate passive, which is martial arts, to use a bonus attack to do an extra attack. But if you use a key
Can I
point,
just
you
do
can-
that?
Yeah, if you want to do that, it depends. If you want to attack twice
No,
or once.
then I already did the attack twice.
Yeah, but if you use flurry, you spend a key point, you can attack 2 more times.
Oh well. So that makes it 4 attacks in one turn if I want to. Nah, no, I'm good.
Okay,
Like-
so just roll again.
I said no.
Oh, you're not attacking again?
And I'm not doing the flurry.
You can do... Okay, listen. There's 2 different things here, alright? I know Monk's a little confusing, but... You could either flurry and you have 2 attacks, or use your bonus action and get 1 attack.
Oh okay. I do the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, do the other one.
Yeah.
Punch it.
Oh, it's 12. So that's plus the 4. That's a 16.
Oh yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
That hits. Time to roll the little damage. I got 1 good hit. This
Yeah.
one's Sherry Yookins, the robot.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, this is a 5 plus the 3.
8. 8 points of damage. Very, very good.
After realizing his first 2 punches just whiffs it, he just goes Shuriken. No,
Yeah,
he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that. But he can.
Well, yeah,
does it.
he uppercuts the robot right in the chassis, and you can feel it like giving way to your strength. And
Dang
your
it.
problems.
I imagine it flipping into the air.
Yeah, it flips a little bit. Steam kind of like pouring out all over the place and smoke. It's like kind of like punching a one of those BioShock drones.
That probably hurt. Those are bulky ass machines.
They are pretty bulky.
How do they fly now that I think about it?
Yeah,
They're like
right?
literally flying movie cameras.
Oh,
So-
those. It's like
Yeah.
not the Big Daddy.
Okay,
No,
so
no, Big Daddy is a man of angry.
I know
and
what
metal.
those are.
So-
Yeah, I've played the game.
so this thing is going to it's going to fly backwards. Jack, you have an opportunity attack against it though.
Oh, I'm gonna take that opportunity. Bitch.
Go ahead.
What? Oh, it's a 10. That's a 14.
14. That's just enough.
Just enough. I roll the damage die.
Yep.
That's the 3. That's the 3. That's the 6.
6 damage. Ooh,
Yep.
nice. Yeah, you. All I can think of is that you slap it as it runs away.
I what?
You slap it. It's a literal UFC move. Is a slap too. It's wonderful. Look it up. I forgot what it was called. It was actually an absolver, and I love that move. But anyways, yeah. So you
UFC slap.
So yeah, you actually hit this thing as it's backing up. However, it's going to retaliate by shooting you.
Shock ton is it called the shock ton slap?
I think so.
You just got counterattacked.
Yeah, it rolls.
It just looks like.
It rolls an unnatural 20.
Oh no! Give me the buckshot.
There he goes again,
So-
dying.
So Jack, you take 9 points of piercing damage as it just lights you up with submachine gun fire.
What? Ow! Shit! Fuck! Damn!
Yeah. And it is going to
That's
end.
Swiss cheese by this.
Yeah, you get
little-
shot really bad. That's okay.
And they sell this shit in stores?
No, not these. It's Xian.
You don't know that.
Yo.
Oh,
You see Kane promptly taking care of a.
my hit points is 54. How much damage I took?
You took 9.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so you saw Kane almost dispatching this one, and you hear Jack get shot behind you. What do you want to do?
Oh boy, first target.
That's 45.
Yeah, 45 now.
Shoot it.
So first target is one that Zinrin went after.
Yeah, sure.
Owie.
What?
Well, normally people don't survive a submachine gun point blank.
Normally, but Jack's no ordinary man.
25 to hit.
Oh, that definitely hits. Roll that damage.
Bullets are
7?
breakfast to me.
7 points of
Yeah.
damage. Okay. Yeah,
I had
you
to catch that.
you aim down the iron sights of your Harmony revolver, and you take the shot. And the shot literally thunders out, and it pierces through the chassis of this drone, and it sparks around a bit, and then it drops completely motionless.
Second attack, one Kane's dealing with.
All right, go ahead. Roll the hit.
Little action hero is going.
Yeah, Xian's badass. Let's go.
18 to hit.
Yeah, it definitely hits. Roll damage.
4.
Yet again, as soon as that one
Little bit of
goes,
flare.
yeah, with that, twirl the pistol around, you fire it once again, and as this thing looks like it's freezing over from Kane's scythe, you shoot it straight through, pierces straight through the chassis, sparks, falls over. It is done. It is absolutely
Damn.
Wow.
Dunyan rings.
KS all of us. The fuck.
It is her storyline. She has to get one cool.
Yeah, it is Xian's storyline, so.
I mean, his storyline. Did I call her she? Shit.
Yeah.
He, she, not where I wanted to be. Thank you. I can't see things. That should be 25. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Move and turn.
Okay.
Next.
This thing doesn't have a turn. It's fucking dead. Tulius, you have just been shot at by a drone with a shotgun. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm looking up at the drone that shot up at me, obviously, and yeah, I'm gonna go. You know what? This is the kind of firefight that I'm into, and I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, new cantrip I learned, and
That's a good one. I like that
shoot
one.
it up at the drone in front of me.
All right, cool. Roll to hit.
So that is. Oh yeah, that's 25.
25. All these 25s. Yes, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, 25.
That's good stuff.
Where's this coming from?
And that is, oh my god, that is 13 points of fire damage.
13 points. Ooh,
Ouch.
nice. Yeah, so you hold your hand out. I imagine that the firebolt is probably like green because that's kind of like your deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this green fire erupts from your hand and flies towards this thing, and it hits it straight on, right on the money, and it kind of catches fire for a little bit, and it kind of like dissipates a bit, and you can see.
Then I'm gonna.
What's that?
Then I'm gonna hold my hand like a pistol and look over to Zenran next to me and be like, "See, I got a gun too."
He says, "You know, I can't actually argue that."
Neither can I.
And I blow on my finger.
Smoke. For extra effect.
This man.
That is good stuff. Yeah, you see that it's you see scorch marks all over the drone too.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to where I am. Hold my ground here.
Okay, cool. Zenran comes up once again, and he is actually going to. He sort of has like his hand glows a little bit. He hovers it over his gun. His pistol then becomes that of a rifle, and he's going to
What the fuck?
at the one that Tulius is shooting at with his own little gun. Oh damn, that is a unnatural 20 to hit. Yeah, that definitely does it.
Damn.
Good.
And he is going to deal. That doesn't count. 9 points of piercing damage as he shoots it the first time. Let's see if it happens again. It's a lever action, by the way, so he like cocks it. 21 to hit. Yep, that definitely does it.
Welcome back, Milch.
Welcome back, Bilge.
Is it a Mosin?
No, not a monster.
I had to ask.
It's more. Think of it more like the old Western repeaters.
Ah, okay.
Okay. Oh man, I can't even roll the third attack. He just decimates it.
Boom.
Yeah, he shoots it straight through the vent, and the thing actually explodes outward, and like you
explodes?
see. Yeah, the Tulius, you see, one of the rotaries nearly like hits you in your head as it like explodes outward. Nuts and
Yeah,
bolts
not
and
the hair, not the hair.
He says,
It's there.
He says, "Oh, my mistake. I got a little bit into it." And he aims the next shot over at the one that Jack got up, and he sees Jack getting shot by gunfire. He's like, "Ooh." And he's going to roll unnatural 20 yet again.
Damn.
This guy means fucking business. I told you. Yeah, another 9 points of piercing damage. As
Oh, hold on, Mom's calling me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
No worries.
Hold on. I'm having a dumb moment. Give me a second. Oh my god. See, this is I'm so bad at math. People on stream are gonna be watching this like, oh, look at this fucking kid.
Take away from the.
Okay, I know. I almost had it right. I almost had it right. I'm a fucking idiot.
2 plus 2.
Then you
Not
put the
an idiot.
remainder over this number.
Oh no, go away, no.
Alright, so Zenran sees that and he's very pleased with himself. He's like, yes, that's exactly what I wanted. And
God, I'm being shown up by an elf.
what's that supposed to mean?
Wow.
It's all play. Jeez.
So, alright, Alexander. These drones are being promptly taken care of. However, there's still one left. What do you do?
He's gonna watch.
I'm going to.
He's gonna watch.
You know. You know what? Yeah.
What happened to the phone, by the way? I thought I'd ask.
She hung
Sorry.
up on me.
When
Yeah,
I
she
missed,
did.
She hung up on you.
Nothing yet.
I heard that someone hung up on someone.
Yeah, Alexandria did.
Alexandria.
Alright, so
alright.
so you're gonna just hang around, just watch the carnage unfold?
Well,
Help,
I
Grandpa.
already drew this card, so I want to see what happens.
Help, Grandpa.
Help, Grandpa.
Nope, Grandpa.
Help your papa. Help your future friend, maybe.
Maybe.
Remember when you got encased in ice? You wanna feel that again?
Wow.
Triggered.
To be fair, Jack does have a higher AC than the.
I'm just kidding. I'm just gonna aim it right next. to
Do it. You
Okay.
just hit him dead on. I can take it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit.
Well, you're in luck because I missed. Well, actually, no. I actually just hit 14.
Yeah, that's right on the money, and it doesn't hurt Jack at all. Go ahead, roll damage.
Oh, so then I'm just gonna aim it right in the
Yeah, just right in the center. Go right ahead.
Brace yourself, it's about to get chilly.
Good thing because I drew it with a queen card, so
Oh.
I roll with advantage.
Oh, nice.
Wait.
If I freeze
that means I
over,
have to-
you owe me
wait,
hot cocoa.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Oh no, that's a taco. Okay, no.
Think about taco.
I like tacos.
Don't make me hungry.
I'm hungry too.
My tummy made a noise.
I'm very hungry now.
I know what I'm doing after this.
Shit.
Huh?
Okay.
Send me tacos.
So, I gain advantage on my attack roll, but it's a 2d10. How does that?
Oh.
2d10, like damage?
Yeah.
Just what do you mean? How does it work? It's
Like, do I roll like 3 times or 4 times?
Oh,
If
Because
it's-
I roll advantage on the attack roll.
if it's the attack.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah, if it's the attack.
Oh
roll.
right. Sorry. Okay, yeah.
It's all right. We're getting our bearings again. It's gonna take a little bit. we had this in the last session yesterday, and we're just like, shit. How do we do things again? So it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Well, that means I have to roll my attack roll
Yeah,
again.
yeah. Well, you already hit, but let's see if you do it with a crit.
Oh, that's a 21.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage.
That also hits Jack.
Yeah, it does hit Jack. Unfortunately, if you were to throw it right in the center.
Okay, I won't.
Can
do
I roll
that.
to dodge?
No, that won't be
unfortunately.
any fun.
Unfortunately, you cannot.
Can I roll to cuss?
Oh, that's a free action. You can do that if you want.
So
You
that
freeze me, you owe me hot cocoa.
Wait, where is it? It's a good thing I'm being nice to you because I got 19 total.
Damage? 19 total damage, right?
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah,
Including the radiant damage?
including the
Yeah,
radiant.
that's a 10-foot radius.
Okay, so...
That's Jack gets the what?
No, you don't get any.
Okay, so like you throw it like right around here and it explodes outwards. Ice spikes jutting out and piercing this poor drone. And it is so overbearing that it fizzles out and it falls over onto the floor broken.
Well then.
Good job, guys.
Oh,
Imagine if you guys
thanks,
didn't.
Alex.
Imagine if you guys didn't accompany. See, this is what I'm saying.
We could have handled it.
And
It's harmless.
initiative is over.
I think you guys be fine.
Well, it's nice to know that my hero had some tricks up his sleeve.
Zendrin puts.
I literally just ate bullets. What the fuck?
Zendrin dematerializes his rifle and he says, "Yeah, that was probably meant for the thieves. You never know who comes around to these parts. After all,
Yeah.
he had a penchant for thievery and other criminal acts. He definitely wanted that to be taken care of swiftly
Yep.
and with lots of prejudice."
I think I taste some of that prejudice in my chest. Ow.
I'm just gonna like crouch down and poke it.
I want everybody to roll me a perception check.
Oh.
For what?
You'll find out.
Dun dun dun.
Dang.
What?
15.
15? Okay.
Do I add anything to it, or
Your wisdom modifier, which is a plus
wisdom
4.
is 3? Oh, that's a bit source. Now that makes it 19.
19.
So
Very good.
God,
I'd add 3 instead of 2 this time, right?
Yeah.
17.
17. Good.
19. Unnatural 20.
22.
Unnatural. Wow. Okay. Everybody sees this. So, after the smoke clears out from the destroyed drones, you guys actually notice a somewhat shiny black box inside.
Wait, inside what?
The drones. The
Where?
wreckage.
Oh.
Inside the
Huh?
wreckage.
Oh, what did I do?
I'm gonna clear the wreckage
Okay, sorry, I accidentally volume.
and pick
Okay.
up the box.
A back box inside what?
Inside the wreckage of these
Of the
drones.
drone.
Is
Okay.
it safe to pick up?
You want to
Why
try to
would
pick
they
it up?
give drones a box?
I'll try.
Okay, yeah, Xian, you pick it up, and it looks like to be a small box that you can take the top off of. It slides open,
So,
and inside
That's weird.
you see what looks like to be a small key.
It's weird. Who recording data as I look at the box?
it's
Thinking,
not that kind of black box.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? Like I shake it.
A treasure chest with the key in it to be the key for another treasure chest.
The voice of reason.
The voice
echoes
of
off.
reason and probably Pedal because he already knows what the fuck's up.
Right.
He knows. He already knows how Magnus works. So,
Of course.
Kane picks up the small box and he says, "Yeah, this is a bit odd.
So I'm examining the key.
It's a
They all
small like rectangular key. It's not like any normal key that you see where you unlock doors and stuff like that. It's just a small key with a few notches at the very end, but it's a rectangular shape. It's slightly thin.
Can I inspect the middle part for any like slots?
Of the oh yeah, absolutely. So go ahead and roll me investigation. See if you can see it.
My investigation. 16.
Very good. All right, so Alexander, as you take the little box in your hand and you walk over to the middle sigil over here, you actually notice on each corner of this thing there seems to be a small slot.
I know it.
Okay.
I jab mine in there.
Okay, so you do that, and it seems like as if nothing happens, but it takes it and it slides down all the way.
Okay, so the keys are literally like what? Coins?
They're little like rectangular shaped things with a notch at the end of them.
I guess we're.
And
That's weird. I guess
Alexander,
we're
you
supposed
actually-
to kill these things.
Yeah, Alexander, you actually do hear it click as it goes down.
All right.
Alright, let's see what's down here.
Well, I guess when in Rome, I dropped
So-
the key from the
Okay,
box I
Kane
took.
Kane takes the one as well too, and slides it in,
same.
and Xian does as well. You hear the sounds of the clicking, and after that, a large lock sounds like it's coming up from underneath, and then from the middle of this, a small cylindrical pedestal comes up, rising up. And it slides open, and there's another tiny cylindrical shaped box inside.
Well, actually, we'll probably use the discover sound.
Oh.
Like,
It's gonna be another key.
Yeah, because Magnus is an asshole like that. No.
Totally. So I'm gonna walk and take the.
Yeah,
The other
Zen looks at it and
cylinder.
he says, "That's fascinating. Who would have thought something like this actually would have been built on headquarters?"
Well, I guess you gotta know how to hide things.
He must have his reasons.
Security must have.
Inside, Xian, when you open up this box as you take it out, there are two items inside. One, what looks like to be a note, and the other looks like to be a case of some sort.
is it I or you? Shit. Someone we
The old man.
Why do
No
you guys,
treasure here.
yeah, why do you guys gotta rip on my character like this?
Not me.
I thought you all loved me.
It has a good berry in there.
That's a good berry.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Yeah, Petal did that. He's like, can I put
It's an Anya newsletter for Pebbles Berries.
Yeah. So, Xian, what would you like to do
So
with these
good.
I'm gonna read the note.
two? Okay. You can instantly read it, but it's in Draconic. You recognize it. Are you going to read the note aloud to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will read it off, okay? Okay, so the note reads as follows. It says, if you're reading this, this means one of two things. A, you stole this, and I hope you get what's coming to you in the most violent way, or
Oh my.
Oh my.
or B, you solved this little puzzle and you got a piece of history in your hands. If it's the latter, let me say congrats. You are now on your way to find the last thing I made before I hung up my guns. When I went adventuring, and I made plenty of firearms and gadgets for all sorts of people, including those I traveled with. However, even they didn't know the one thing I sought to make just in case we had to face off against an opponent that'd be tougher than your ordinary hombre. I had put countless bullets into hundreds of criminals, but I eventually knew we'd face something fierce, something that a normal revolver or rifle couldn't solve. That's what you got right there, or rather, a fraction of it. If you are of pure intentions, and with a just heart, you are more than welcome to find my final invention. If you're probably wondering what it could be, that's something you'll have to figure out on your own. I don't like spoiling surprises. Good luck. Magnus Ashton.
It's time to shoot Cthulhu.
Holy fuck. Sorry.
And as you say that audibly after reading it, and Kane says, holy shit, that's actually really, really cool. You actually got history right there in your hands.
So I'm gonna fold the note, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Put it back in the case, and I'm gonna open the other object.
Let's see what I got shot
Inside,
at.
curious.
inside there are two.
So gonna be pissed.
There are two.
Everyone get close. Everyone scoot.
Don't crowd.
Yeah,
I'm a
Kane's
crowd.
like, hey, let me see. What you
I
got?
fly over.
Oh fuck.
So as you guys are crowding Xian as he opens up this box, there are two items inside. One looks like to be a small piece of a triangle of sorts. It kind of has a faint green glow to it. Sort of seafoam green kind of color. And it looks like to be a piece of something. What else is inside are a pair of glasses.
You just, like, everyone around him visibly sees Xian's head just tilt.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
And Kane's
What
like,
is it, boy?
Shoves Jack away for the comment. I'm not a dog. I'm a lizard.
Very dog-like
Well,
noises you make them.
Dick. Hey.
Treasure. Prescripted glasses.
Maybe not.
Well, the note said it was a piece of a puzzle. I wonder how you shoot a puzzle.
Where are the glasses?
Put the glass. Yeah. What the twins said at the same time.
I thought she hung up on you. Okay, so... God, there's everybody crowding around me. Fuck.
that's like Kane's like, don't worry, I'm good. I'll get space.
Xian actually changes his form back to his human form.
Okay.
Um,
Well, interestingly enough, when you take a look at the glasses, they actually almost look like they're meant to be worn by Dragonborn.
that's creepy. Anyway. Well, closer inspection. You had the thought, and closer inspection, it's like, let's give it a shot. I know my normal glasses fit me, but... So he puts them on.
Okay. As you put them on,
Yeah.
who are you currently looking at? Are you currently looking at anybody?
No.
No? Okay.
Not at the moment.
I guess we'll say you'll kind of look around at everybody when you put them on. They're kind of blue tinted. However, when you put them on, you notice that there seems to be spots of what almost looks like infrared of sorts coming up on everybody that you look at.
Oh.
Small spots, and they're different for each person. And Kane says, "What What you got there? Are they just glasses?
Either I'm hallucinating, which I highly doubt, or I'm seeing little dots on
Alright, guys.
in every one of you guys.
Oh shit! Did I throw up on everyone by accident?
No, you're fine.
I hope not.
You're fine. It's kind of like best way to explain it, infrared, almost.
Really?
What's that
Spectrum.
sound?
I don't know. Anyways,
Noises.
Zenrin says infrared. That's interesting. What? I wonder if those are magic. Can inspect them closer. You can roll an Arcana check if you want to see what they do. That's for all of you, by the way. Anyone who's curious about what these glasses do exactly.
Sure.
Yeah, everyone's curious about the
Someone who wears glasses.
Yeah.
I'm just curious in general.
Yeah, it's basically
Not curious enough.
Yeah, it's
a
basically
five.
what Tulius just sent in Discord chat. Yeah, that's basically it. Except they're blue tinted.
I'm good at Arcana.
Lizard. Okay, I rolled an 11.
11?
Not bad. That's bad.
Yeah, Xian, you
I
get
rolled a 5, so
I tried.
Yeah, Jack, you're not too sure either.
22.
I got
22.
or that's in my head.
From the
Nice.
bard.
Alexander, what did you get?
14.
14. I will say that Tullius knows. Tullius, as you take a closer inspection upon these spectacles, you do notice that these are indeed magic, and in fact, they are glasses.
That's kinda
Glasses
cute.
of weak point. So what it does essentially is very simple. As long as someone is wearing these glasses, anyone who makes a ranged attack and hits can add a +2 to their damage.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as a side note, pay no attention to where mine are.
Where is his weak points?
Xian just gives him a sideways glance, like, really?
Hey, can I use those?
You have glasses, though.
Yeah, but these don't let me, give the good old stab in the right place.
Kane takes a look at them and he says, I think they're meant for Dragonborn, dude.
No, let him try them on.
Yeah, okay, sure, let's try them on.
Fine. I'll let you try them. Just give them back
And
after.
then immediately fall off, like,
Yeah.
scratching lips.
So like super wide apart.
Yeah. Yeah, as you try to put them on, Alexander, they just do not fit to your nose at all. Too wide. Way too wide.
Xian just laughs.
A little tape here and there.
This reminds me of a certain pair of glasses that literally pinch your nose to hang on.
Well, that's what they're modeled after, at least.
Yeah.
Alright, I hand them over.
Yeah, hand it
Xian
back
takes
over.
them back.
Alright, cool.
I kind of like the tint.
Kane says, yeah, that's actually pretty neat. John Lennon would be very jealous, I think.
As for the little triangle,
Yeah, you inspect the piece and it looks like it's a piece to something. Not exactly sure what, but it's to something. Zenrin's pipes up. He says, this actually could be the rest. Well, we could be searching for the rest of the little pieces here to find the last invention. Whatever it may be.
that would actually be a good idea. I mean, we have one piece already. Why not complete the rest?
Well, this is exactly what I was hoping to find. I want everyone else to roll me a perception again, just to see if everyone's paying attention.
I don't have
Alright.
to, right?
What?
I don't have to, or should I?
No, you should.
19.
19,
I
very
got
good.
19. Plus the 3. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to pass.
Yeah, you're
That's
good.
like a 22.
Okay, Kane's good. Zenrin is fucking on top of his game because of them long ass ears.
Elf.
That's a good old 6 for me.
Okay, I will say you pass. Yeah, everyone passes as long as you didn't roll a 1. That's fine, because someone is coming into this chamber. and you can hear loud footsteps. It sounds like dress shoes hitting this floor.
Something's coming.
It's a natural 20.
Very good. Yeah, you're able to hear this as someone comes into view. What looks like to be... Now, just mind you, this is a placeholder. I don't have everything, but anyways. Is a black dragonborn figure walks in. And immediately, over your head, Tulius, Zenrin pulls out his handgun over and points it at him.
Whoa, easy.
And
And
Xian pockets the triangle.
Kane kind of like has a scythe out to the side, and the black dragonborn speaks. He says, "Man, you got you actually figured it out." And
you are.
Nah, I really should be asking you guys. You don't look like Gun Knight material. And Zenrin says, "Out of the way, Altrax. You need to leave. You are not a part of the Brotherhood anymore." And Altrax says, "Easy. Slow your roll there. I'm just taking a look, see? Nothing wrong with that, right?"
I don't know. This person that trying to walk in us after finishing the puzzle, they shot us.
No, that's not my intention. I have no intention. Yet.
I slowly take out a Snickers bar and eat it.
Alexander.
I have to look at Alexander. I don't think you can quietly eat his Snickers.
You're not you when you're hungry. So
This is getting good.
this guy named Altrax, this Dragonborn, you actually see it within light. His scales actually give off a blue tint to it. He kind of walks around and he says, "I'm actually really impressed that Magnus had this backbone at least to leave something behind."
Touchy.
And he shoots a shot over at look over at Zenrin. He says, I'm surprised that you're still with these pansies. They don't have the backbone to do what Magnus wanted to do. Even he didn't have it. He didn't have the guts. And Zenrin says, no. We make sure that the people stay safe when there are criminals running about. Torturing them and making, quote-unquote, an example is not the Gun Knight way. You're far too violent for your own good. Altrax just gives this sly grin. He says, "I don't know what you're talking about. I just do my thing."
Perhaps you just lack the refinement for the nicer things in life.
I've got everything I need to keep me happy, buddy. Well, you can keep the peace. You can go ahead and keep whatever you need that Magnus left behind. That's fine. But after this, I'd be really careful if I were you. There are people out there that wants it. Trust me on that one.
Oh, those people can shove it up their ass.
Little bronze behind these two. Then Kane and Tulius just shooting daggers at this guy like, get the fuck out.
I can tell when I'm not wanted, so... Speaking of wanted, Zenrin, buddy, you should keep your head down. Just saying. And he begins to walk off.
The UJ walks.
Who the fuck was that?
And Zenrin puts a hand to his head. He's rubbing his temples. He says, "I cannot believe that he showed up. And now that he knows that the treasure actually exists is a real issue.
Do we have to kill him?
I wish not to. He was a brother in arms at one point. That was until he turned very violent very quickly."
Violent, like more violent than we were, or?
Well, I mean that was self-defense. That wasn't.
Oh yeah. Self-defense. Let's not talk well in the past.
More violent than me?
Kane
More
says,
violent.
I don't know about that. After seeing the last time, that was pretty brutal.
But
No, and Zenrin says, no, this... Altrax is his name. He's a real piece of work. He never used to be like that, though. Now he...
Don't last. Well, adults here.
No, that's... I have my own ways of doing things, as do you. Essentially, though, to put a long story short, he makes quick work of anyone who kind of crosses him. He did that to his own partner at one point, too. Just because.
What? Why?
I don't know. I wish I could understand what is going through his head, but... He was a gun knight like myself, but I had to banish him because he wasn't setting a right example. He was good. He's a great shot. Make no mistake, but
he went a little too far.
Yes, essentially. He started picking up torturing people, criminals, he'd say. But even then, I'm starting to wonder if they're just ordinary people that he decided to pick up just because.
I told you.
Loose cannon wouldn't be too far off from the statement, I would assume.
Loose cannon, for sure. I mean, Magnus was sort of the same way, and ages passed from all the stories that have gotten around, but even he had restraints.
Mm-hmm.
He had a moral code, in which we follow today. Unfortunately, it seems that Altrax thought it was too soft, that the gun knights weren't going to be able to save anybody with that kind of attitude.
He's wrong.
I agree, and I've been trying to get him to see my point of view, but he's as stubborn as a mule, possibly even more. And I feel like it's not entirely his fault.
Oh no, he just seems like a plain jackass to me.
Kane says, "Yeah, you're a major douchebag." Zenrin says,
Absolute
"No,
dick.
I mean, yes, but no. I guess it's just my sentiments getting to me. I wish to think well of him, but unfortunately, I feel as if I may never get my friend back again. But I am more than willing to put a bullet in his head if it means keeping people safe." Well, regardless, past histories and such behind, you now have a piece of that puzzle there, Xian, as he walks up to you. He says, "I'm certain you're probably wondering why I was so quick to have you join this little expedition."
Yeah, not much of an explanation, but...
Right, of course.
Is it because he can shoot good?
Partly. When I heard that
because he's the good boy.
When I heard that a gunslinger was a seeker, it kind of sparked some old memories of mine. Not only that, it sort of sparked some inspiration to find this last invention. Not only that, we're kind of dwindling in numbers for gun knights. Something is happening, and we're losing. We're losing men. I've been trying to look into why exactly, but... well, gun knights are free to do what they need to do in order to keep people safe. So missions that they go out on, they don't usually tell anybody about because it's usually kept in secret. However, we've been noticing that the numbers have been dwindling.
That's not right.
It's concerning, and that's why when I heard that someone who faced off against the cult of the Drakes and all that, when I heard that, I thought there was potential in you, Xian. To survive something like that. I mean, there was a bunch of details about that. No details expense from that. Everybody knows about it now. So when I heard that, I knew there was something. And if you're willing to keep pursuing these keys of sorts, we can find the last invention together.
Problem is, we don't got a clue what the next key is.
You leave that to me. I'll figure that out. Magnus left clues around, but usually they're in Draconic, for good reason. However, unfortunately, so as those who are looking for it probably understand Draconic. So, we must work quick.
Well, and it's history.
It is history.
Never been much of a history buff, but I do like stories.
No, when you have
I'm just kind of curious what weapon he made.
We don't even know if it's a weapon. It could be a gadget. It could be a weapon.
He implies it's meant to shoot something big. Gonna shoot Cthulhu?
something bigger than what your guns can take down.
Right.
You gonna shoot down Cthulhu?
Probably not.
Wait, Cthulhu doesn't exist, does he?
Eldritch
Not answering that.
Kane says, "Well, Eldritch Abominations kind of exist, so I mean, kinda. You ever heard of a mind? You ever heard of a mind flayer before?
Oh, but that doesn't sound good.
It's not very good. They're not good.
Imagine putting an octopus on top of a person's head and then making it do telekinesis.
Yes, essentially.
Oh no.
That's a mind flare. They're very bad. Anyway.
Yeah, they are very bad. But anyhow,
I personally know of them, but Xian doesn't, so we're good.
Yeah, Kane knows, and of course Zenrin does. But Kane says, "Yeah, I don't want to get into them. They're a little scary."
Well, let's hope we don't have to meet them.
Yeah, I hope not either.
Foreshadowing.
Besides, with that Black Dragonborn haven't come in.
What about him?
He's a little bit of danger to the adventure, doesn't it?
It kind of does, actually. They got a point there. Zenrin comes up and says, "Yes, of course, danger and sorts that makes things far more interesting, but do keep in mind that you need to be careful. Can't find the treasure if you're shot dead."
Oh, come on. I've been through several grand artifacts. What's next?
And Kane says, "Yeah, I can vouch for that. I mean, I'm starting to wonder if these guys can even be harmed. Like, seriously."
Like we fought ghosts, we fought dragons, we fought like a tiger.
Just because
A tiger almost killed me too, by the way. I still remember that.
and Xian stands up a little taller and he's like, just because there's danger doesn't mean we can't face it. It makes the adventure all the more better. And finding these? Hell, I'll be surprised if we find them all before that ugly bastard.
I still want to punch him. I don't like him.
Zenrin kind of smiles at this and he says, "I certainly hope so, and I will admit I'm quite hopeful. Well, we shouldn't stay here for too long. After all, and every second wasted is one that Altrax could be finding the next piece." So,
Eventual.
off we go. And Zenrin walks off. Alright, so as you guys are exiting out from the building and back outside, it is hot as balls outside right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's...
It's Vegas.
It's Vegas in the summertime, 150, 120 degree weather.
Yep.
The fuck?
Y'all want ice cream?
Ooh, I love some.
Kane says, "Yeah, that sounds awesome, actually."
Yeah, let's get some ice
If
cream.
you're buying.
Not dying to robot. Not made of gold.
yeah, Gramps, if you're buying that.
I ain't
If you're buying.
Sorry, Grandpa ain't the spoiler.
Grandpas are known as nature's ATM.
This ATM broke.
So Wolfgang.
So done.
You guys kind of spend the time together. It's probably around 3 p.m. and around here at least. Spend a few hours together, just sort of hanging about, and then you eventually go back to where the portal was in the little warehouse, and you go through it again. Alexander, Jack, and Tulius, and Xian, please roll me Constitution saving throws. Because you guys are
Thank God I need to eat anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
From the teleporting, because you guys are not
Oh,
accustomed to it.
Oh no! The Snickers!
Oh, the Snickers.
Thank you.
So
Snickers.
Snickers.
wait, what are we rolling again?
Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Oh,
I rolled a 19.
Nice.
I got 5.
Oh,
We're
no.
rolling. We're rolling.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw. Jack, what'd you get?
I got a 16.
Wait, you got a 16?
16
Ooh,
plus
hot. No, you're good, Jack. Don't worry. Alexander, yet again, is the only one. So as you guys go through the portal,
Turn back off.
it feels like you're on a roller coaster yet again. If your stomach doing flips, it's still pretty exciting though. And then a bright flash of light, and then you find yourselves back into the Silverhand HQ. And each one of you come out one by one. Alexander comes up from behind and then loses his lunch yet again.
This is his lunch yet again.
Oh man, I could get used to.
And there he goes.
Oh, and Kane says, "Oh shit, better not. Ugh, shouldn't have had that Snickers, huh?"
Wow, reconstitution. I don't blame it. Teleporting's not for everyone.
And Zenran says, "Yes, it's very difficult the first few times around. It's jarring."
I think I found the trick to it, though. You hold your breath just before you take off.
That's actually a pretty interesting strategy, I must say.
Before we went through.
It's okay. I pat the boy on the back.
Yeah, Kane says, "I just go through it. It's okay, Alexander. You'll be fine next time."
Get it all out. Don't hold it back in.
Next time.
Yeah, if we had to go through a portal again, you never know. So, with that, everybody else, I imagine, goes back to doing their thing. Kane says, Xian, I'll see you later when we need to practice your magic.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Good stuff. Meet you in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine you guys go off to do your own thing for a bit. Zenran stays behind to Xian and he says, "Are you absolutely certain that you want to pursue this? I don't want to alarm you, but we definitely have made an enemy now. And he is not to be trifled with."
Well, enemy or no, I still want to go through with this. You don't just stop an adventure just because you run into an obstacle that's almost impassable.
Yeah, Zenran smiles at this and he says, "You know, if Magnus himself were still alive, I'd certain he would put you on one of the top parts of the order. It's exactly what he would want to hear." He pats you on the back and he says, "I will see you around next time if you want some tips on firearm handling and if you want to practice with some rifles and such that I have. You know where to find me."
I'd like that, actually.
Good. And
Then have to shoot
Oh, and
all
he-
the guns.
he stops for a second and says, "Oh, I almost forgot." And he digs into his pocket and he tosses you a small, what looks like to be like a wallet cover of some sort. You catch it,
Oh.
and inside you see a
Wallet.
metal insignia of the Gun Knights. And he says, well, and he looks at you and says, "Welcome aboard." And you pass off.
Oh.
As Xian tries not to lose his shit again.
Roll for it. Roll for it.
Oh,
Roll for excitement.
Well, for
you know what? If I had a D100, it'd probably land on 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's... Oh, wow.
And that'll be the end of Xian's arc. Now, there is one thing that we need to cover on. So,
What?
before we move on to Jax, Morris, Bilge, I need you guys to tell me
shit.
about what have you done with Jesse for the past 24 hours?
No.
Was
Correction.
It, like,
Correct.
3
It was,
days
seven,
or
it
something?
was 72
Yeah,
hours.
72.
72. Oh, okay. 72.
Oh
Hello.
no.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay,
Oh,
so here,
God.
let me set the scene up. Let me set the scene up here.
Roll for high.
You guys,
Roll for maximum blood.
hang on, I need to just move you guys again.
This is the parking lot? No.
Oh, back at home base.
You're back at home base now. So, you guys are now in, back at home base. I'm gonna need to change your guys' icons again, but anyways. You guys are back at home base. However, Bilge and Boars, I believe you are now within the Temple of Bahamut, trying to, quote-unquote, convert Jesse to Bahamut. So tell me, how have you guys been doing this for the past 3 days?
Alright, so we're sitting there around. We're not in the temple anymore. We're out back.
Okay.
And I've got his little hands tied up behind him, and I'm slapping him awake, and he isn't waking up, so I pour some water on him.
Yeah. So he's.
This poor bastard.
And he says, I don't know what you're trying to do, but it ain't gonna fucking work.
Well, before I let my close friend Moores here take over, because he would like to enlighten you the same way he has enlightened me. What are you doing out here kidnapping my friend?
I don't think that's any of your damn business.
I crack me knuckles and look him dead in the eye. I think it's a lot of my business.
He just looks at you and just sneers at you. He says, you think I'm afraid?
Alright, Alexandria, this one's for you. And I give him a right to the gut.
Ooh.
No, it might not be any of my business, like, when you first knew them and there was all this stuff I didn't know. But they're my friends now, so now it is my business.
That's what makes you weak.
Oh boy. One more time.
Yeah. Moors.
Bilge. Again. One for me.
One for me.
This time, I flip him around and he's got his little hands tied up in the back.
Yeah.
And I go, this little piggy went to the market, and I snap the pinky back.
No.
Oh, I felt that.
Do it again.
It's looking like you're the weak one now. You're out here crying over a little pinky.
You think that's the worst I've endured?
Break the next finger.
Oh my God.
I got 8 more to go.
Oh God.
As you guys are doing this,
Sorry, what was Injun talked about torching people and shit like that?
yeah, you guys aren't growing up to be what Bahamut wants you to be.
Wait. But I said I wasn't
Bahamut.
him. I said, Bilge, do it for me.
That's the way you do it. I can't. Oh, it's not bad. It's,
I wasn't gonna hurt him.
yeah, it's not.
I wasn't kidding.
Yeah, it was. It's not bad if I don't do it.
Damn.
No, Bahamut would definitely agree with me standing up for my friends,
Do what you want. I got my own agenda.
Alright, Moors. You could have fun with him. I'll be back with some new tricks from Ven. Get him to talk to us.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
We're gonna break
Buddy?
this.
What's your view on religion?
Oh my.
Oh my god.
it's
Oh,
stupid.
you're like super quiet, by the way, Ian.
Yeah.
Oh, I am?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a little better.
Bar.
I've been raising your volume a little bit, so
Oh, okay.
I got you now. So, he looks at you and he says, I think it's fucking stupid.
Oh no.
You know what? I was the same.
Oh boy.
You don't look like a religious man to me.
Well, I am now.
I'm
Praise be
scared.
to Muhammad.
I'm scared.
And he just like, he looks down and he says, oh god, it's Bahamut. Fuck.
Yeah, it's Muhammad, and guess what you're in for? It's Sunday.
Here comes the Righteous Crusade.
We are gonna read the entire Bible of Bahamut.
It's reading time. Let's go.
The man's in pain. You're gonna read the Bible to him.
It's the good cop, bad cop routine.
Oh
Wait,
my
does he have
fucking
little tiny glasses to go with that?
I hope so.
Yeah, I know. And for added flair, they have little dragons on them.
Yeah, that is amazing.
have to draw that.
Yes.
I used to read my Martha Stewart book for cooking recipes, you know?
Yeah.
I know the best recipes because the cafeteria's ass!
This is an Allegan Bible.
No, it's not an elegant Bible. Well, okay, it kind of is.
Oh my god.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I put him in a chair, you know,
Yeah, he's
tie him up so he
yeah.
can't move,
Yeah, he's already tied up, so.
and do you have anything to say before we read? This is a very long read. Look how thick this book is.
Look at
Like
the
massive.
Safe word is praise Bahamut.
There's no safe word.
There is no
Once I
safe word.
start, there's no, we're not stopping.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
He just looks at you and he says, "Do your worst."
Oh boy.
And the
Okay.
whole time that he's reading, every time he falls asleep, every time he tries covering his ears or closing his, I'm holding his eyes open, slapping him awake for the whole book.
See,
You guys.
he's down. He's down on the chair.
Yeah.
And I accidentally used the book and smashed it on his hand, the one with the broken one.
Oh!
You will listen.
Yes!
I thought I was violent.
Damn, you guys are bad. So,
Yeah.
as this is
By the
going...
time we're done, you're
Sorry,
gonna
is this
be
a religious horror movie?
Zealotry to the max.
Oh my god. So as this is going on,
Oh.
let's see. So, while this is happening, Alexander, I think you're probably out of the infirmary. You're feeling pretty alright, minus the puking earlier, but you're good. Alexandria still, I believe, is probably still recovering, I think. She's well on her way, though.
I'm gonna
Sadly.
go to the restroom.
Okay, go ahead. So, Kane actually visits you, and I imagine Tulius is probably right there, too, right?
Oh shit, I owe her stories.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, after a bit, so Kane walks in, he sees you two, he says, "Oh, Tulius, I didn't know you were already here," and looks over to you, Alexandria, and says, "How are you feeling after all that? That looked really bad." Well, I see that's my answer. Probably means pretty good.
Not as bad, it's just really comfy.
Yeah, I gotta admit that the beds they have here are actually pretty damn good. After a minute, he looks over and says, one thing I was thinking about. What was with that deal with that guy earlier?
Kind of cut off.
I said Discord fucking sucks. So,
It was probably just me, because for some reason, like, the
Nah,
whole call has been, like, lagging for me.
I think it's just Discord being a piece of shit. But anyways, he says, so, and he looks over to Alexandra and says, I was always curious, what's with that guy from earlier? What was his deal?
What guy?
The dude that caused all the problems in the first place. Kind of put you in the hospital in the first place. I think Bilge and Moors they'll still have him.
Oh dear God, do they? Wait.
I think so. If so, I feel legitimately sorry for him.
I don't.
Well, I can imagine, but I can only imagine what they're doing. Oh God, he's probably reading. Moors is probably reading the whole fucking Bible. Uh-oh.
I think.
Oh shit.
What did we lose?
We lost Bilge.
No, not Bilge.
Who has Bilge and Jack? Oh jeez.
Oh dear.
Jack's the.
Now
What
we
the?
lost Alexandria now. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is going on?
What the heck?
Wait, what?
We're slowly getting eliminated off the island.
Oh shit!
happened?
What's going on?
Everybody just
DC'd me and then brought me back. What?
I haven't been DC'd yet. What the fuck's going on?
I'm still here.
Yeah, you're still here.
I think
still alive?
Discord just exploded.
Yeah, I think so.
Save me!
Okay, so
I think there was too much praising. No, too much Bahamut, not enough sun.
Praise Bahamut!
Praise the sun.
Oh my god.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, welcome back. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh god, that was scary.
Okay, so there we go. Now Bilge is back. Okay.
We're alive.
Everybody just took a trip to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, everyone have their nice little breaks to the Shadow Realm. Okay, cool.
So someone cast Monster Revive when we came back from the graveyard.
Yep, there we go.
Hell yeah.
Despite the fact that it's now banned in tournaments, but fuck rules, right? We have money. So, anyways,
Screw the rules, I have money.
exactly. So, back on track though. Kane was sort of pondering what Moors and Bilge were doing to poor Jesse. And looks over to you, Alexandria says, I mean, they probably still have him, like, I can imagine they got him in some sort of messed up dungeon of some sort. Before they kill him, I think you might want to, like, see what's up with that guy. I've always wondered what his deal was.
Well, I would, but I'm still here, so
Right.
I don't really want to see him anyway, so...
Cough, cough, we have phones. Cough, cough.
That's true.
She's no shit. Nah, she don't give a shit
really-
what happened to him.
I can really care less about him, but at the same time, I'm wondering why sudden attack and who the guy he was with.
Yeah, like, I feel like he's going to die. Like, it's pretty soon, I feel. You might want to jump on that.
Oh no, he wishes he could die.
I feel like he's going to die.
At that point, you could see Alexandria just kind of, like, kind of like a little shock for a bit.
Oop.
Just, fuck.
Was it something I said?
Probably something from Twins' past that...
Oh, right, sorry. I was just seeing if you probably want to, like, figure stuff out. Maybe if you learned more, it might bring you more at peace. I don't know. Well, I got things I gotta take care of, so I'm glad to see you're doing better. I will see you guys later then. So,
Sure thing.
he walks out from the room.
Kane,
And he stops for a second. Yeah?
I appreciate it.
Of course.
Just visit and
I'm looking
just
out.
this
Well, despite, contrary to popular belief, I'm looking out for you guys, so.
right.
Best babysitter ever.
And he goes ahead and heads on out. So now it's just you two in the hospital now.
Baby lock them door and turn them light.
Oh my god.
Jazz music starts playing.
Banned.
What you do?
So it's just. So, what are you two doing now?
I mean, so... if you're comfortable talking about it, I'd actually like to know a little bit more about that, too. Let me guess. Based on the things that were said, possibly an old flame?
Hello?
That's Tulius talk.
A past lover?
Please.
Oop.
A past lover, perhaps?
Mm.
A youthful mistake?
Wow.
I really love how you immediately just... Yeah.
To be fair, I've made a few to be very fair, I've made a few in my lifetime as well. So
It's the talk again.
It's the talk again.
Abort.
I mean, if you. Mm.
Everyone needs to talk once, not twice. Get out of this stalker.
So I do admit, I did have a little crush on him back then.
Ooh.
But that all just changed when, yeah.
he decided to go full on kidnapper. Yeah, I can see how that's a bit of a turnoff.
No,
Yeah,
kidnapper.
total party foul.
This isn't the first time he's actually beaten me up.
Oh.
But so he's dragged you out of the streets and beaten you to a bloody pulp before?
Whenever I would refuse to do what he wants me to do. But this was all back then. So.
Oh, perhaps whatever Moors and Bilge are doing is not enough.
What do you mean?
Well, I just don't understand how someone could hurt someone as wonderful and kind and caring as you are.
All of that is false. Thanks.
I don't think so.
I have my doubts.
Well, you've saved a few of us a couple times while out on those missions, including myself.
I mean, I just can't stand seeing people getting hurt. Coming from the one who has, you know,
I'm sitting on the edge of my seat expectantly. Just, yeah.
Stop staring.
I'm batting my eyebrow, yeah. I'm batting my eyes very, very quickly at this point.
Oh boy. What a ham.
The ham color of ham.
I love it.
Well, as it stands, I don't think he'll be given the chance to make that mistake ever again. Because if Moors and Bilge don't take care of the problem, I certainly will. And I'll be sure to let your brother know, too.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he could care less about the guy, too.
Yeah, he seemed a lot more interested in the other guy, didn't he? What was that about? Is he another friend of yours?
I've never met or ever heard of him. So all this is news to me.
There's nobody that ever held a grudge against you guys, apart from
Aside from
Jesse.
him. Yeah, no.
Well, whatever the case, I think you should get some rest. And try not to let the SpongeBob marathon keep you up.
I'll watch past the movie season.
I, if the nurse will allow me, I do want to check up on them. I want to get some information out of them.
Boy, by the time they're done with him, he's gonna speak praising Bahamut and spilling all the information. Hopefully. Not hopefully. I don't know. What's the moral? What's the morality of this situation?
Praise be Bahamut.
Yeah, exactly. That's it right there. So, back to the.
Just gotta get some good old dragon in him.
And
Wow,
there
you're umming,
it
guys.
is. There it is. An innuendo joke per session. Anyways.
This D&E session is brought to you by Bad Dragon.
No.
No.
Oh,
No!
Get out of here.
No!
I am not sponsored by anybody.
That in here.
Shane, money.
Get out.
I don't.
You fucking heathen! My God, I can't believe you said that name.
Anyways, moving on.
No more dirty jokes from you.
He's so fucking.
Discount on chance.
Wow.
He's so fucking pleased with himself. Anyhow, so back to the scene. Alexandria, you just said that.
just to clarify, this is after they came back from the.
Yeah. After Xian and his little posse went out.
I'm not
came back.
sorry.
All right.
I do not apologize for what I joked about.
I am shook.
I am shooketh.
Maybe because you bought one of the vibes.
For fuck's sake, I'm gonna mute you.
I'm gonna throw something at him. Give me a minute.
Oh.
I'm gonna mute you.
I have the urgent for a virgin.
I will allow this. Can I assist?
And this is when we get flagged by Twitch.
Easy, guys.
Did anyone unsubscribe?
And this is.
Not according
Did
to
we
my.
lose any subscribers?
I'm gonna go.
I
check.
did.
Bahamut, don't subscribe.
Sebastian, you are bad.
You're bad.
I know. I'm the worst.
Oh, you're bad.
Anyhow.
All right.
Back to business here.
Back into it.
Quick, before I make another one.
I think he mistook his heart medication for antidepressants.
Oh my god.
Not helping. Not
I
helping.
feel so overjoyed.
So, anyways.
No sinning.
My jaw hurts.
Okay.
Whoa, shit! My whole thing just like fucked up. What the hell?
Oh crap.
No, the stream's still going on, but like YouTube Gaming decided to be like, "Hey, I'm going to change up your shit. Press start." No, fuck off. I'm watching my live stream.
Oh, YouTube, stop changing.
Okay.
It knew.
It knew.
All right.
I see you're
What's-
sitting. Anyways, okay, moving on. Back to the scene.
Oh, like me and Mose, or
No, back to what? Not yet. We're gonna get to you guys in a moment.
Now who's making the dirty jokes, Morris?
So, Tulius and Alexandria, you're still doing your conversation. So, please continue.
I was waiting for it to.
Oh yeah, Tulius.
Yeah, no, I think I was just gonna let you take a little bit of a rest. And, need you back up on your feet as soon as possible, alright?
Rumble.
Hold on. What is my book of keeping track of money?
I think by the time you're done with the book, you should be well enough to get going. And I give her a wink and walk off.
Man, my math is all over the place. Literally, like there's no flow to my chicken scratch.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's flow.
So.
I'm gonna wait after he leaves and closes the door.
All right. Cool. So now, before we try to finish up the twins, because it honestly has not been settled yet, but we're gonna get there. Moors, Bilge, you guys are still at it, not stopping.
Alright, I wake up from a little nap and I come walking in. Moors, is he still being a douchebag?
And thus ends the story of Buffon.
Oh, is it over? Thank fuck.
I swear to God.
Over?
No.
You mean when's the next book start?
Exactly! There's a volume 2!
You two are just
What?
no.
There's a second edition.
I can sympathize with Jesse right now.
Then read all 5 of them to me. What do you mean?
I didn't even know Bibles could
Yeah.
have second editions.
Yeah, it's called
Muhammad has a long
it's called the
history.
New Testament.
Yeah.
All right.
Re-edited, revised.
He's just completely dejected and defeated. You can see that fire kind of dying out.
So,
Ooh.
are you gonna join us?
I got nothing better to do.
Alright, can I make an inside check? Make sure he isn't lying. He's just gonna dash the second we let him go.
You're letting him go.
Wait, Bilge. His
What?
legs.
What?
Bilge. His legs.
What?
You need Captain.
His legs.
No, wait. Alright, come here.
Like,
Uncapped his knees.
Can I pull Moors to the side?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so like, before we take him back to home and like let him all fix him up, I called Ven and she taught me this new spell where like I can mess with his brain.
Oh no.
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 whoa,
Okay,
No,
hey,
no, no, no,
Alexander, get me some popcorn and
Ew.
candy.
No.
What?
I was gonna convert him to knife sweat.
Oh yeah, so like it's not even me, like it won't even hurt him like I did with his hands. It'll just
Why?
like make it easier for us to make him like us,
Ethereal brick out of left field. Why?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's usually I go for whatever will bring maximum hurt and the most pain. But this one, it's a different route, as Ven said.
And you can hear it in the back of your mind. Don't use it for evil.
For
Use
one.
it for righteousness.
Yeah.
This is righteous.
I scratched the back of my head. All right, you ready, boys?
Wait.
Tell that to Bilge. I don't think he quite knows.
As you guys are about to do your thing, the door opens from behind. And it's kind of dark in here, I imagine. Slightly dark.
I just shake some of the ability hammer. Who goes there?
And you guys.
It's well lit. It's well lit.
Oh, it's well lit. Okay, so it's well lit.
You can't read it in a
And
dark area.
inside, actually from opening door, you actually see Alexandria.
Oh,
Just the person we wanted to see.
really?
Not really.
Really?
Yeah.
Not really.
Can I talk to him?
Oh, yeah. Actually,
Before
we
you
were
guys-
just talking to him.
And what did you get?
Nothing yet. That's why we were about to talk to him.
So you
He's
guys
green
literally
spelled.
spent 3 days just doing nothing.
No,
I've been reading
we're still on
I've
the.
been reading to him.
Yeah, only took us a day. We still got 2 more before we finish all the series.
Let's just beg for mercy now.
I think he's done.
It's like broken, like.
Alexandria, why don't you sit down? We're about to start the next book.
Oh yeah.
I'll
Does
kindly
Jesse start
decline.
crying?
She declined.
Yep.
Yes.
He kind of like Jesse kind of like lazily looks over.
Making shit a little weasel can't hear us. Alright, Alexandria, come here. Alright. So, before me and Mo start fucking him up, why he kidnap you? Why'd your brother kill him? What's the story?
I don't know. That's why I'm here.
Okay, perfect. And I turn around. I
And if
grab
you'll allow me to actually get answers from him.
Okay. You have
Wait.
5 minutes when I'm not leaving.
Oh yeah, we won't. But wait, what's your plan? Because my plan was just magic. He doesn't like words, and I tried breaking his hands, and that didn't work.
Just let her do her thing.
It's pretty tough for a little guy.
Just let me try
Come on.
talking to him first.
Alright.
And if he doesn't answer,
He loses another finger.
She rolls her eye. Oh, we'll do your thing.
No, we were going to do my thing anyway.
So,
Boris, I think you need to drink a little water because you've been reading for this whole time. Your throat is probably scratchy.
No.
These two.
So
that's what I'm here for. I bring in food, water, change the piss bucket, so he can just keep reading.
What?
Oh my god.
Oddly specific.
Sorry.
There's no piss bucket.
I'm sorry, what?
But that's even worse.
but if you
What
piss
do you do?
if you piss in, you're not in prison Bahamut.
Wait, what you do? What you do? What? I missed that.
Anyhow,
Did
Did I say just to pee on him?
no.
Oh my
Oh,
No.
that's not a bad idea. Let's break it
God.
and check on it. See?
Oh my.
Boys.
No.
Behave.
No.
What? Oh, right. We gotta be nice. Right, ready?
Oh my.
Praise the homie, apologize.
I'm so done.
We have important reading to do.
Alright, Alexandria. Take your go at it.
All right. So Alexandria, how are you going to go about doing this? You pull up a chair, you just stand in front of him. What you doing?
Just standing. I just walk towards him.
Okay.
Arms crossed and just look down at him.
You can see he looks up at you and he looks fucking tired. I have no other way to explain it besides saying fucking tired. Like, this man has bags underneath his eyes. He looks massively dejected. And he looks up and he says, I am really regretting not taking the cyanide pill from earlier.
Wait,
It's a company thing. Don't worry about it.
what company?
Well, since I'm not getting out of here anytime soon,
No.
no one asked you, but he kind of motions
So I have
towards.
to say, kind of nice seeing you what you would be seeing me back then, all beaten up and stuff. That was kind of a nice payback.
I bet it was.
Back then. What? Has he hurt you before?
Belge.
What?
Yeah.
So he motions kind of with his head towards his right pocket. He says, "My wallet. Take it."
Cautiously take the wallet.
Yeah, you kind of get into his pocket.
Take
And
his
you
credit cards and his money.
He has his wallet. Inside, you see one of his business cards.
And $2.
That would be in my wallet because I don't carry cash. No, you look into his wallet and you see a business card, and a couple of them actually, and you see that they are of a company's name you've heard of, Hightower.
Oh.
Oh.
And he says,
Well, I don't know that town.
"Yeah, don't you remember what Evan said earlier, guys? Do you not remember?"
Oh.
Is
Refresh
that
me.
the...
Wait, it clicked. Light bulb.
Okay, there we go.
I don't have the light.
I know it's been a while, but
I don't have the light bulb.
He says,
That
What is
click.
Hightower getting?
it's
I don't know.
Hightower Industries.
I don't know.
Okay.
Would this
Let me
explain?
for those who are either out of the loop or don't remember. Earlier before, when you guys returned back from London, Evans had a friend over to discuss business,
Oh, that bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
that
Bitch.
and she was part of what was known as Hightower Industries, which Evans said that they recently pulled their funding towards the Order. He's within the same company.
It just clicked reveal.
She clicked.
Oh
So,
boy.
yeah, you have a business card in your hand.
Suspicious.
He says, "We do a lot more than what we say we do." I think that's pretty obvious, don't you think?
I guess.
And
I
sort of
whisper
like,
into Moors, I don't think we can trust Captain Crunch anymore.
It's
So tell me about
Yeah.
your client, Rafe, if I remember correctly.
he's not a client, he's a co-worker.
How
Pain
the
in my
f-
ass, more like it.
Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't do the pick where he just stands and stares menacingly.
Anyhow, he says,
what did
Ray-
he want with my brother?
I can't let that information slip out, you know? There's a thing
Phelps.
called an NDA, don't you know?
And there's a
Phelps,
thing called you're at almost
Get
at
it?
the door.
And I pop the, instead of like breaking it back, I just pull it as hard as I can.
damn.
Oh,
my
God!
god!
Bill,
He grits his teeth, just... I made an agreement, and I'm sticking to it.
Another.
Oh my God.
he has
Alright,
her
well,
hand,
what
like
if we make,
they're trying to stop building the building.
I like lean in from behind, what if I make a better deal? I could spare your still working left hand for some information, just some answers, and you can still pick up your burger in the morning. You can still eat your cereal.
The good guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, these are your heroes.
He just sees her face palming.
At least some of us still have our minds.
Listen,
Like, yeah, this is the natural reaction to torture. Like, these guys torturing the guy again.
listen.
Oh, those darn kids.
Those darn kids in their
Gee, what?
Bahamut dungeon.
Oh God.
So,
Oh, heaven forbid.
Why just crusading, torturing, and pillaging? What in righteousness?
yeah, so it's okay. So.
But what you say, little guy? You wanna feel another breast?
What?
Oh, what?
I'm going. Listen, I'm
I
going.
mean, I can make
What?
it to where you
I
just got
listen.
little stubs. It's not like the bilge hammer can do more than just
Listen.
smashing in faces. I can break off an arm, you know, take out an old
Shut
chest.
the fuck up for just a second, and I will tell you. God damn.
Easy boys.
He
Ooh,
He,
Mama
like, kinda-
wants me to eat.
he kind of like tries to find the right wording, and he says, "The client isn't someone I know on a first name basis. However, they have a pretty unhealthy obsession with you and your brother." As he looks at you, Alexandria. That is where Wraith comes in. I was going to be paid just so much for this. I get him back. They do what they want with him. That's it. I get my money, I get out.
And you don't know why they want us?
I don't ask questions. When someone hands you stacks upon stacks, sometimes the best thing to do is to take it and don't look back.
That's re-
You're a complete idiot as always.
Can I make an inside check, make sure he's not lying to our faces?
Sure. He kind
I'll
of
do
like,
the same.
yeah, he kind of like laughs. He says, "Maybe, but I was gonna be a rich idiot."
Oh, that's not natural one.
Ooh, yeah, Vilge. You're honestly not sure, and you have a headache now.
I got 18.
18. Alexandria, you can see that he is actually telling the truth, wholeheartedly, which is very uncharacteristic of him.
Suspicious.
He says, and he looks at you and he says, "You're curious. I can tell. You want to know more, and I don't blame you. I'd want to know more too. But the thing is, I got nothing else. That's it."
That's all you know.
He's a scientist. That's all I know.
A scientist?
Yes. Dealing within genetics. That's all. That's it.
You don't have like a company name for who he was working for or nothing?
He works under us. Hightower has a very large umbrella. Larger than they say it is.
Well, you know what's a little confusing to me, and I just got a real bad headache thinking about it. Like, so if you were just, paid for just a job to come kidnap him, how do you know this guy from before? And I make little air quotes. Alexandria.
Wait, what? So what was the question exactly?
Like, if you just paid to, take a brother, how does she know you? How does Alexandria know you from the past?
Oh, we go way back. Don't we?
Mm-mm. I glare at him.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. I might as well tell it. We knew each other from a while back, childhood, essentially. We all grew up pretty rough, so we had to look out for one another. However, those two, he kind of looks towards your direction, Alexandria, just not really giving you a direct line of sight, just kind of in your direction, says, because of them, shit got fucked, essentially. So I had to put the order back in line. Unfortunately for me, I got blindsided, and that was that. We haven't seen each other ever since. I left them be. I left them alone, out in the streets, because I thought that was right.
Oh, yeah, you really left him alone out here kidnapping and leaving him in the garage. Is he telling the truth, Alexandria? Is that what happened? You just old friends?
It's true.
Uh-huh.
Listen,
Well,
I can't die here. I cannot use my warlock magic here. Some reason. I can't die. So what's the point of holding information?
well, there's a lot better things to do than killing you. What do you mean?
Whoa, bud. Who said we were gonna kill you?
No, I didn't say you. I was going to try to off myself here, but I can't. There's nothing I can do. So, might as well tell the truth.
Well,
If my boss ever hears about this, though, he will have my head. For real.
you see, instead of sitting here and like, oh, woe is me, I've been captured for me fucking up, you can just turn a new leaf and be a better person under Bahamut. And he can guide you into a better life.
You are really stuck on that big old platinum dragon in the sky, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, he's been teaching me a whole lot.
He's more like the dragon stuck in him.
Get out!
Oh,
Out. Oh my god.
Having a
done,
moment,
Sebastian.
Jack. We're having a moment.
This is where I
God,
dropped the
you're
mic.
banned.
I'm leaving. I'm done.
Anyways, so he looks dejected and he says, "Look, I don't want to join your stupid religion."
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Said it was stupid.
Oh, wait, Bill. What did you just fucking say?
You heard
Why
me.
are you two like this?
Why are you like
Listen, you got everything you got out of me.
Wait, what did who just say?
Is that really everything?
That is everything. Even there's some things in that company, I don't know what they do. All I know is that they were related to your little organization that you're with. Well, was, until they pulled out. And that's it. I'm not super high up on the totem pole. But I make enough in order to be able to make some suggestions and orders. That's it. You can do what you want. My boss is going to kill me anyways if I get out. So.
Well, you know what? We could protect you. Make sure you don't get killed.
And why on earth would you do that?
Because we want to help you. You're a dick, honestly. We just want.
Yeah. I mean,
we just want
too.
you to learn.
You were threatening to break my entire hand, and not only that, my own spirit, for that matter.
I mean, you threatened to kill little Alex's sister here.
I didn't
want.
Listen, I wasn't going to kill her.
I don't give a fuck about your money or your job. You still hurt my friend, so you're getting hurt. It's simple.
You know, I can respect that.
So
I'm gonna look at Belgian Norris and take out my sword, the long sword.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Wait,
wait, alright.
Wait, longsword? You mean the one
what she got
that Max had?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not attuned to it, so is it not? Okay.
Yeah, it's just a sword now. So, but however, when you take a closer look on it, it looks like it's degrading. Like the gold that used to be almost is starting to turn black at points.
Damn.
It's not looking too good.
I think you need to clean your blade, Alexandria.
You think so?
Belch,
That's lit. What?
grab the blade.
Don't touch.
Wait, what? I grabbed the blade like on the sharp side, just grabbing it.
Idiot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it kind of cuts into you, but it'll just...
What are you doing?
You told me to grab.
What are you gonna do with that blade?
I'm really confused right now.
I try to pull the blade.
Oh.
Oh no! That
He's holding it.
See, you're hurting Bill. You don't want to do that now, do you?
Jesse kind of looks over at the blade and he says, "Oh, look at that! It's degrading. It's falling apart." Is that an old soul weapon you got there?
Oh, damn.
What?
Just
Must have belonged to somebody. Probably dead.
What?
Okay.
Well, the Tinkerer told me that these were our weapons, like they were a part of us. Is that not your sword, Alex?
If it was her sword, I'd be very, very concerned. Because that sword is not going to last much longer. You got it from a dead man, didn't you?
Boy.
Alex, is he telling the truth?
I think he said too much.
Kind of smirks at you.
Can I make an inside check on Alexandria?
To see,
See if that actually is a dead person's weapon in our hand.
She didn't really make a statement, really. All she said was, "I think you know too much." So it'd be more like trying to investigate, but you would have to roll super good. In fact, actually, I don't even think you'd even really know. Your Bilge's understanding of soul weaponry is very benign and little. So.
I'm starting to get a headache again.
Oh, no. You take something for that.
Well,
So, Alexandria, what are you doing?
well, Jesse, I appreciate the information.
You're welcome. I got nothing else, so do with it what you want. take the business card, keep a hold of it.
And
Moors, can we go back to reading? This blade's kind of hurting my hand.
Is there a way for me to like get the blade away from
Yeah,
her?
you're letting go of it, Bill. Like...
No, even if she posed it, I'm let it slice my hand, I guess.
Oh my god.
Filch. She's gonna kill him.
Wait, no, Alexandria, we just learned. Ven's been telling me not to kill people. Okay, we need to try and teach
Don't
them.
you understand? He's never gonna convert to Bahamut.
Well, you know, that's what Ven said about me at first.
You guys are different. This bastard. He's different than you two.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, he's a little shorter, you know. A lot smaller than I am.
not like that. You crazy.
Joke over his head.
Hey,
Whoop.
okay. You know what? I'm all for this. You know what? Bill, get some popcorn real quick.
Wait, you want butter or you want no butter?
I want butter.
Why are
Butter?
you guys like this?
Wait, do I take the blade? Do I take the blade with me or like can I let go?
No. Let go.
Oh, let's go, Bug, and we go running off to go get some butter from Oz.
Butter popcorn.
Hey, I know you're gonna kill him.
Do it.
If you're gonna do it now.
And you were not okay with this. Second
I'm
ago.
not. I wasn't okay with it. But Bill was getting hurt. And that's not right. So,
I know, and
if you want to kill him, go right ahead.
kind of shaking. She's gonna turn around and just stab him to the chest.
Oh, yeah, he can't fight or anything. He's on his last legs. You just thrust it in. And he coughs up blood on himself. And he just falls silent. There's just nothing left.
You killed a man in a church. Bahamut should come down and slap you.
Well, think about it this way.
It was
I
actually...
need you to do me a favor.
Huh?
Clean this up. Explain what happened.
Ooh. Rough.
That is a firm. I'm not telling you as a party member. I'm telling you to do that.
As a follower of Bahamut.
Do it.
I think that sounds about right.
So,
And
alright.
there's like
What's
tears
that?
just start falling down her eyes.
Aw.
Somebody give her a hug. She needs it.
Yeah, she needs
Enjoy what you did.
it. Wow, Morris, I'm really not helping.
Get it first.
So, for your time and levity's sake, I will say that you pick up Jesse and you try to explain it to Alistair, who's there at the moment, the paladin mentor. And he tells you, he says, well, I don't condone the action of murder, but I'll look the other way at this one. Don't worry yourself with this. Just make sure that next time that something like this happens, it is off the grounds of our sacred grounds, essentially. That's all I ask.
Sorry.
It's okay. I understand that you are burdened. I do hope that you find peace within yourself very soon. And he walks off.
Oh, that tastes nasty.
So, Alexandria, you go ahead and allow Alistair, the rest of the paladins and clerics there, including Ven, to take care of the body, as they are going to go ahead and give him a proper cremation, essentially.
Oh, Mary.
and you head back to the infirmary that you snuck out of.
Wait, before I go there,
Mhm.
can I look for Bilge?
Yeah, you can look for it, Bilge.
As I walk in there, sorry guys, bug knocked over the first batch, so I had to make a fresh one.
Freaking dog.
Dog.
Um,
Oh,
I'm just
who's
gonna walk
making
up
you
to
cry? Is
Bilge.
it that little? Wait, what happened? Where'd he go?
I'm just gonna walk up to Bilge and just take the blade wound that was in his hands and just use cure wounds on it, just very silently.
Yeah, Bilge, the cuts that you earned earlier from your little literal
Or
command that you
I'll just
took.
use healing hands, whatever.
Yeah,
Still a
and
thing.
your wounds from your hand are now healing up. She's not saying a single word to you.
Oh, thanks. I wasn't excited about bloody bacon.
Bloody bacon is gross, first of all.
I mean, a man's gotta eat.
Yeah.
Are you alright though? Your eyes are all puffy like you've been crying.
I'll be fine. Thank
No, are
you.
you sure? Because you didn't say that too confident.
Thank
She
you,
will be
Bilge,
fine. Oh boy.
Thank you for looking out for us.
What?
The things
Did
that
y'all
you
like?
said. The things you said when, when Alexander was back in the room before you left and, all that stuff a few days ago. It really touched me. So, thank you.
Hey.
Wait, what? I said something and it touched you.
Not
Hurt yourself.
just don't go out too hard. And
You're welcome, I guess.
With that,
Oh, Bilge.
from the other end of the room, you hear Ven call out to you, Bilge, you might want to read this next passage. It's pretty bitchin'.
God damn it, Ven.
What the fuck?
and then just leave them to that and just walk away.
Damn it, Ven.
I'll see you back home, and we go running off to go see Ben.
Yeah.
Damn
So,
it.
that concludes the day. Everything has been settled at that point. However, one other thing you find inside that wallet when you take another look inside Alexandria is that there seems to be a small gem in there, too. Very tiny, about the size of the middle of your palm, actually.
What?
You got what now?
Little thing.
You're going to have to spend some time with it to find out what it does.
Oh my.
We'll move on to our next arc in here, Jack. So the next day passes by.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's when we start so late.
Yeah, I know. So.
Well, let's just do a little bit before.
Yeah. We'll get to the interesting parts. So.
Starts this day.
Yeah. So in the morning, you probably spend. I'd say you probably spend your morning training with Jin to get him up in shape and ready to learn the ways of the way of shadow, the certain monastic tradition. Can't speak today. To basically help him out because he's struggling a bit. But so tell me how you would train him. You're in the training hall. You have free reign about what you want to do. How would you go about doing it?
Let's see, I guess we start with the basic combat training. Then we'll try to figure we could play a little game of a more advanced red light, green light. Where he says green, he cannot see Jen. Otherwise he has to start back again.
Oh, okay, so like a red light, green light, but like Shinobi edition, where he's trying to hide in the shadow. Okay, interesting.
And we do it like, what's a good area that has a lot of hidey holes in the training area?
The training areas have like this virtual reality type deal where it's so advanced that you can create like the terrain and whatnot. So
Oh yeah, we're taught to start with the yard then.
Yeah. So.
Like after a good jog, after a good little bit of combat, we start with the sneak and training.
Yeah. So.
Let's see how that goes.
Yeah. Let me roll to see how well he can do with that. I'm gonna make.
Oh,
Not. Uh oh. Well, we'll figure out what's going on with Village later. He rolled a 4 on the first one, so he's not picking up the lesson quite easily, and you easily spot him.
He's like, green light.
And you can
Well,
see.
you know, Jen, when you hide behind a bush, it helps to hide the other half of your body too.
Oh, my mistake, Sensei. I'm so sorry. And he gets back up and he says, "We could try that again if you'd like."
Repetition is how you learn.
All right, so he's gonna roll again. Oh, that is much better that time. He actually rolled a 21. So.
How much you rolled?
Yeah. So, you
Green light.
Yep, green light, and this time you take your advice and you turn around. You don't see him. It's completely hidden.
Nice. Good improvement. All right. Red light.
All right. So once for the last time of this, not as good as the second time, but he still is pretty hidden. But after a minute of focusing your eyes, you can still see him. It takes you a little bit though.
Let's see. He can't possibly be behind the red rock there. Why is that rock red? That's weird.
You just hear he says, "Crap."
Sorry, kid, but that's actually a pretty bright spot you're picking. You have to stick to the shadows.
Oh, right. I panicked, and I thought that perhaps if I had directly behind it, I thought I had it.
Trust me, even if you're directly behind something, even the slightest peek in the sunlight will reveal you. Trust me, darkness is your friend. Do not fear it. Trust it like a second mother.
And be Norded.
No. So he says, of course, that absolutely makes sense. And so you spend the rest of the kind of the day doing that, and it takes a little bit, but you head out of the training hall. It's about that time you guys take a break, and you guys are kind of like
go out for snacks.
Yeah. So you guys are sitting in around the mess hall, and he says, "You know, Sensei, I was thinking about all this training and such, and you know, it's pretty interesting that you know all of this, and I'm curious, where did you learn all this?"
That's a long, painful story.
Well, you know, I'm willing to listen.
Well, you see, I was a kid like you once. Young, inexperienced, full of hope and joy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Can we take you back to the summer of
You know what
'93?
You know, Jin, I'm not sure if you're an expert in history, but you ever heard of the Vietnam War?
Yeah, I've heard plenty of things. I mean, I kind of grew up around in Japan, but I still know about it, yeah.
It was a messy affair.
Ooh.
Lost a lot of good friends.
I'm really sorry to hear that. War is a
It
terrible
really,
thing.
it can really change a person. And I witnessed death for the first time. Death of my comrades and death in my hands. Looks down on his hands.
Oh.
I did a lot of things in the name of America. But even then, I don't even know what the fuck is going on anymore.
Yeah, I can imagine if you were part of the army and then coming around to do all this, and then suddenly your whole world's turned upside down and now there's monsters and magic and such like that. I can imagine it being pretty jarring.
There's monsters everywhere, kid. Even in people. Viet Cong has done some nasty things.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You want to know how I really started to learn to be sneaky?
How's that?
I was with my platoon. Just had to go up to enemy base. Seemed easy, like a simple trek. One problem. We had to go seek and to the jungle.
Oh no.
That's enemy territory, and they know their land better than we do. We were just a couple of yucks thinking, hey, we just shoot these little natives. This is gonna be easy, piece of cake. We'll be like cowboys. Nah, we were about prey. Lots of good, friend.
Oh no.
The messed up things I've seen. In the trees, in the bushes, it doesn't matter where we hide, they'll find us. Until then, I find myself alone, knee-deep in enemy territory. I was either feeling the mission, or go back and retreat.
What'd you do?
I had to finish the mission. I couldn't come back a coward. But some days I wonder if I just made a different choice, I wouldn't be so ruined as I am now.
Right. I beg to differ on that one, but I mean, have you heard what the people have been calling you around here lately?
Oh, I'm curious.
They're calling you the Silver Streak because of all the yeah, they've talked about how fast you are. Like
The Silver Streak, huh?
yeah,
Sounds like an old superhero.
kind of does, doesn't it?
Funny. I used to collect comic books as a kid.
Oh, dude, for real.
Yeah. Back in front of you remind me of the Silver Crusader. This absolute fascination with him. He would fight crime in the dark alleyways. It was a bit of inspiration now that I think about it.
Oh, so kind of like Batman.
Yeah, he was kind of like Batman.
Huh. Neat.
But bootleg.
But bootleg. Bootleg is interesting stuff. But I mean, humble beginnings, I suppose. With that, as you guys are,
strike.
yeah, as you guys are sort of just talking and such, Jin pipes up. He says, "Oh, I almost forgot. Master Zin had this in his office, and he takes out a scroll from his bag. He takes out a scroll out of his bag, and he says, I asked Master Zin if I could take a look at this scroll. It seemed to belong to those of the Way of Shadow, and I thought it would be really interesting if we have a read over it. Could be some new techniques, you never know."
Or maybe we go spontaneously spelunking in the tomb again.
That actually sounds kind of fun. But,
Last time I went to treasure hunting, I got shot by a few robots.
Oh, right, yeah, I heard about that. I thought that was a rumor, though. You actually got shot.
Yeah, blank too.
Wow. I'm surprised.
Bullets. It still kind of stings a little.
Damn, you're a tough dude. So he takes the scroll out and he says, "Yeah, there's only just one real issue. I can't get the damn thing open." Like he tries to he puts his index finger on and his thumb together on the scroll end to try to open it up, and it just does not budge. He saes, "I don't want to."
Weird. It's just a.
Yeah, I don't want to hold on to it too hard because I might rip the paper. But yeah, it won't open.
Okay, is it like just a regular scroll?
Yeah, it's just a regular scroll. So.
Piece of paper?
Yeah.
Like, really? I mean, it's just a piece of paper. Like, I tried to open it.
Yeah, even Master Zen can't get it open for some reason.
Yeah, hand it to me.
Oh, yeah, so he hands it over to you?
Like, open it.
Yeah,
At least, I'll hopefully try to.
So, when you try to do so, you feel like there's resistance. It's not working. That is, until you try a little harder, and it starts to come undone.
Oh! Jeez. Being a bit of a bitch.
And with that, Jin's eyes light up. He says, "Whoa, you actually got to work.
Maybe you just need a photo.
Are you sure you're not magic or something? Like..."
Well, I can teleport through darkness now.
That is a monk thing. I haven't learned how to do that yet. I'm far away from that.
Oh, I kind of just learned it on my own. Felt like instinct. Weird, huh?
That is weird. Huh.
Yeah.
So you open it up and it goes open to a certain point and then it stops and then you can't open it any further. There still seems to be a lot more to open, but it's not budging.
Well, I got it this far.
So you look at
I can take a look.
You look down at it, and it's completely in a foreign language you cannot understand.
Completely in what?
Completely foreign language you cannot understand.
Fuck. Maybe that good boy dragon can help us. Let's see if we need him.
I'm sorry, good boy who now?
Good boy dragon. The gunslinger?
Oh, you mean Xian?
Oh wow, we really are getting far from there. Yeah, hold on. Let me figure out this phone shit.
Okay.
Beep.
Jack, so you're gonna try to get someone to help translate it?
Yep.
Okay, so...
Because he thinks Jans can speak all the languages for some reason.
Not all of them.
Rain,
So-
rain. You say rain, rain.
Yeah, he's calling you
And
Xian.
Xian picks up and he's like, "Yep,
Hey, Zion.
yeah."
Got a scroll here in some nonsense language I cannot read. Think you can take a crack at it since you figured out the last puzzle?
Depends on if it's the same, but yeah, I could take a shot.
It's a language.
How about I come find you? Since I'm not busy.
Hey.
At the moment.
Jen, the famous Zion.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
what
okay.
about Xian?
You want to meet the old famous Zion?
Yeah, sure. That sounds good.
Oh, cool. All right. Small adventure. No robots. Cool.
He's gonna forever hate
You know,
robots.
Jen, you kind of remind me of an old friend I had back in the war.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Could have been the same age too.
That's a pretty scary thought, honestly.
Wow.
I mean, I don't mean anything by it. He was a good lad. He was a good lad. Bobby, I still miss you sometimes.
Oh, I'm sad now.
Like, if he wants to fry further, he can. He probably did not meet a good end.
Yeah, Jin's not gonna try to. He sees that you're visibly bothered by this.
All right, let's
Xian,
go meet the dragon.
Yeah, so Xian, you go over to the mess hall, and you see. I don't think you've seen Jin before. He's a young-looking guy, jet black hair. He's with Jack as well too, and he sees you and he waves you over.
Walks over.
All right.
Hey, my favorite dragon, my good boy. Pat on the shoulder.
I don't
Those
know
glasses
about
look
good, but well, we'll go from there.
well, between you and Tulius, you are, you and Tulius are pretty good compared to the rest of the game.
They have their moments, yes.
Wow, thanks. I'll remember that next
You're
time.
lucky I'm not there.
I'll remember that next time I heal.
Wow.
So, what's the scroll you were talking about?
Got this old ancient. Jin got this old ancient scroll, and unfortunately, I just cannot figure out the darn language. Like, he shows you the scroll, holds it up. Look familiar?
Xian, as you take a look at it, you do not understand at all what it says.
I take a moment. I'm like, nah, it doesn't look familiar to me.
Say, Jin, where was this little shadow group based in?
There was a bunch of different places where they could have been, and namely Japan, for one. Following back
I'm
with the
gonna take
Shinobi.
a hunch and say it's Japan.
You mean Japanese, Sensei?
You're...
Shit.
Yeah, not something I majored in school.
I mean, I kind of grew up in Japan a little bit, but I had mostly stayed in the States. I've got family in both places, and he takes a look at the scroll and he says, he looks at it and he says, yeah, this is vaguely Japanese, but it seems to be mixed in with something else.
Oh, that's just great. How am I gonna find a decoder?
Ooh.
Are they cold or you?
Oh,
Well,
let's call a good the mad the let's call a good king. You know, the guy with keeping us in line.
The guy keeping you in line.
Bless his poor soul. Bless his poor soul.
I think he does pretty well keeping us in line. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, but he's been getting some stress lines. I noticed.
I wonder why.
Dude is like 26 and he's already like having part of his hair turn white.
Oh my god.
No, not really, but so you call him up
Let's call.
and
Hello.
yeah, what's going on, Jack? Gonna do you for?
You wouldn't have to have any ties to a decoder, do you?
Decoder. What did you find like a thing that says drink more Ovaltine?
Oh God, I hope not. Yeah, we got something in Japanese, I think.
I don't really like. I can see arcane. So there's a certain type of arcane languages I understand, but Japanese, not one of them. But I could take a look.
Well, if you can crack the code, you're more than welcome to try.
Yeah, I'll head on over. You at the where are you at? Where are you at, Jack? Where
Jack,
you at? Where you at?
Miss Hall.
All right, cool. I'll be right there.
Can't really.
So he hangs up.
Okay.
Takes a couple of minutes, but he gets there. Says, so something about a scroll now?
Yep. Think this look familiar to you? Like showing the scroll.
Yeah, he takes a look at it and he says, "Huh. Yeah, that is definitely Japanese, but it's also something else. It's like another weird language. I think it's He looks at it, keeps eyeing it. He says, I think it might be code for something."
Ooh, we're gonna need the code. We need a code breaker.
A code breaker.
Yeah, I can't tell heads or tails from this.
Who gave you this scroll, Jen?
He says, I asked about it in Master Zin's office, and he said that I should, take a look at it if I was so curious, and maybe find something about it.
He gave you a scroll that you couldn't open, though.
Well, I found out I couldn't open it, but he said, maybe perhaps this will be along the lines of something that you can do and figure out. He's really busy. Like, he doesn't have time to learn how to open things. In which I still don't know how you did yours, but how you did it. But
I just brute forced it.
I gotta say, it's really impressive. Yeah, I mean, we can try to get in contact with somebody who might know. So now we gotta decide who out of all of us knows a way to decode this. And by us, I mean also the NPCs. Who do you think would know, Jack?
I don't know. I thought this big old ass secret company of Silver Hand will have a decoder of some person. You didn't make a
There's
decoder
research.
NPC.
Well, it's not as simple as that, I'm afraid. You can't just run something through a decoder and beep boop, there you go.
Beep boop.
Yeah, we gotta go to the library.
In the library. Kane
Good place as any.
Kane says, actually, I think I might know somebody who might know more about this.
Oops.
And he says, you're not going to believe it, but I think Thomas may know something.
What?
Huh.
Thomas?
Plot twist.
What?
Yeah, Thomas.
Yeah.
Why Thomas?
Yeah, well, for a while, when he was first starting out his whole thing with being a soul weapons researcher, when his arm got kind of messed up, he had a lot of time to burn. So He just learned things.
Well, let's see. One of those things is strange gibberish language in Japanese.
Yeah, maybe.
Strange gibberish.
Like also the
Strange gibberish
scroll like
language Japanese.
Japanese.
and just Jack holds the scroll like marching baton. Wait. Oh, Thomas and his kobold friend.
It's kobold friend, yeah. Maya.
Uh-huh.
I got that right. Kobold, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So.
You should have not baby dragons.
Yes, I'm positive they are not.
They're miniature dragons.
They're not even really miniature. They're just.
I know.
They're smaller than me, so it's miniature to me.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
So you guys head over to the research lab. You guys enter in.
Oh,
Jackson does himself very loudly, and
Oh, Thomas, me boy.
he hears that. He just looks back. Oh, yeah, there's three of you now.
Hi.
What's going on?
Hey, so one of your hobbies wouldn't happen to be decoding weird ass language?
Whoop.
Oh.
Don't run into me. He says, he looks at the scroll for a second. Says, "Oh shit," and looks at it. Oh yeah. This is some coded bullshit right here.
Fucking knew it.
No, this is a mix between. Okay, so interestingly enough, a long time ago, there was as you're probably well aware of, shinobis, or as pop culture likes to call them, ninjas, right? And so they had a way to communicate with one another through a type of coded language of sorts. So anything that went through wouldn't be read by samurai or those who worked for the emperor and whatnot. So, and this is really, really old. Like, really old. So, he takes a look at it and he says, interestingly enough, just by looking at it, just by glancing at it, I can tell that it's a location of sorts. Kane comes over and says, location? You mean, like, probably in Japan, right? And Thomas smiles and he says, yeah, you bet. So,
Wow.
I hope you guys will enjoy an 18-hour flight. If that's where you want to figure out where this scroll is taking you.
What is that portal again?
Portal.
The portals are instantaneous, yeah, but they take a while to get set up, especially when you're crossing.
I am not going on an 18-hour ass flight.
And so ends Jack's story arc.
he never found out.
Give me the
I
portal.
don't know. 5 minutes.
He says, yeah, teleportation is, very convenient, but it takes a while, Jack, especially if you're going from one continent to another.
But 18-hour flight.
You just nap, dude. Just nap.
The flight will actually be nice.
That's ageism. We don't always nap.
I just said I napped, you fool. Look, buddy. He put his arm around you. Look, buddy.
Yeah.
Just think of it this way. It's gonna be good. It's going to be a good trip.
Yeah.
You're gonna have fun. You're gonna go to a place you've never been before, I assume.
No, I don't think I've been to Japan. Should I learn some Japanese? Can I download Japanese to me?
No, I can't do that.
Shit.
It's not the Matrix.
Yeah.
Jin, how good is your Japanese?
He looks right. He says, "It's pretty good. I can speak pretty fluently and translate."
Good, you're the translator.
Yes, sensei.
All right.
What?
And he says,
Kane, get
yeah?
me some first-class tickets. I ain't going in coach.
Kane just looks over at Thomas, and Thomas says, "You know what they say? They give an inch, take a mile."
I don't know anymore.
Jian. Naturally, do you want to go to Japan, Jian?
Wait, the what?
Uh,
Oh, Xian, yeah.
I've been there once, but that was on business. My parents.
Well, this ain't business. This is. Okay, maybe.
It's half of one, half of another. Sure, I'll come with you.
Cool.
Kane comes over and says, are you inviting anybody else, or just us?
That's a good question.
'Cause, I mean, we are going to another country. Like, this is pretty cool.
Fuck it. I'll call everyone up.
Okay.
So, dial phone.
Sending a group text message.
Group text message.
Yeah, Kane says, let me handle that. I got
Hello, friends. Japan
do it.
trip. Wanna come?
it. Yeah, so Kane sends out a group text since Jack is now talking to his phone for some reason. And he sends out a group text message to everybody saying, we are heading out to a trip to overseas on Japan, if anyone is interested.
Ben, they left me last time. Can I go this time? Please,
wait,
please. Just
wait,
a couple days break.
Well, hold on, wait, where are you going?
Look, and I show her the phone.
Yeah, so she looks over and says, oh, like from Kane? Really? Japan?
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
I don't know what it says, but I just assume every text message is them calling me, you know. Come meet up with us.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem if you want to take a few days off.
It's
pretty devout, so hey.
We are going somewhere fancy if you would like to come with us.
Oh, jeez.
Well,
Oh no.
I know that Percival wouldn't really like me leaving the temple unless it was really important, but...
You know, one day I'll knock him out and he'll go to sleep for a little while. We can sneak you out.
Bilge, that's basically our boss you're talking about.
Yeah, but you never get to leave here. You're always stuck up in here, you know, waiting for me to come back.
Well, I suppose if I did, quote-unquote, sneak out, it would be okay. Give Sly a grin.
Wow. Naughty little couple. Could just say you're going on a mission of God to convert Japanese to a new dragon. Stop worshipping.
Shintoism's
taking a back seat when Bahamut's coming in.
I think Alexandria at this point is out of the infirmary.
Yeah, so she's all healed up and everything. You're feeling
Got
better.
yokai in your closet?
Response from Alexandria. Japan? Yeah? I'm packing up already.
I'm already packing up.
Everybody,
I'm already at the airport. Where you at?
Vacation. I'm going on vacation.
Alright, so,
I'm already at the airport.
Hey.
I'm already at the garage and everything.
where exactly in Japan are we going?
Kane looks back and Thomas is just sort of sitting there like, you didn't allow me to explain it. You're going into a pretty rural part. If my thoughts are correct about the coordinates, and he takes the scroll again and he says, hold on a second. And he goes over to his computer. And Kane,
I'm old man. I got time.
Yeah. So who else is responding to the text? Is Tulius arriving in?
Tulius went to sleep.
You'll get a text message back from Tulius. Not really my cup of tea.
Oh, okay.
Oh. I guess I'm captain now.
I'm captain now. Look at me, I am the captain now. Okay, so,
alright.
Oh, it's a group text, yeah?
yeah.
Drags him. It's a vacation.
Ooh, maybe I should tell them it's not vacation.
Totally vacation. Nah,
I mean,
we'll find out.
There's business, but I mean, who says you can't have a little pleasure with it too, right?
Right?
Exactly.
Cool. What do I find in Japan?
Wait, what do you find? I mean, there's things to find in Japan. There's a lot of stuff.
I don't even know what Japan exactly is besides being over there.
It's an island country, Jack. It's filled with a lot of things. Lots of cities, mountains, beautiful forests.
Ramen.
Anything that might try to kill
Yeah,
us.
exactly.
Boba!
That
Oh
too.
my god.
Alexander, are
Then
you're joining in
then
on this?
Jack discovers anime and he becomes.
What's your thoughts on
He's
this?
at the training hall right now, so he doesn't have his.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
So, Kane looks at his phone. He says, "Yeah, Alexander hasn't responded yet. We'll wait for him." And
We'll find the boy.
Thomas comes back and he says, "All right, so I know where you guys are heading. You guys are heading up into some mountainous areas. That sounds fun. I hope you got your hiking boots ready."
Oh, joy! I haven't done hiking. Oh, yes, that.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just don't do anything stupid. Like they already
Right.
They already kind of don't. It's not they don't like foreigners at all. They're very welcome to that, but just don't do anything stupid.
I
Like
don't know.
walking
Didn't
to
we?
a
Didn't
shrine
America
walking
kind of? Didn't America kind of bomb them?
That was a long time ago, yeah. But just don't talk about things like that. Be kind and courteous. Be adventurous, but don't be too
Wait,
adventurous.
hold on.
Oh yeah.
Any shit I should know about?
Anyway.
Don't walk into a shrine that's sacred.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
drink
Drink
that.
holy water.
Don't drink the holy water.
You know what? Yeah, your guy's not in the room. He can't hear this advice. So he's gonna drink the holy water and walk on the shrines and fight ghosts again.
He says, Jack, listen to me. Listen. Here in the States, beyond the veil, in certain places, it can be scary. In Japan, it is uber scary. Don't.
Do I have to punch a ghost again?
No,
Wait.
Don't.
Oh my god.
He takes up the arm, his messed up arm that's in this like metal cast thing up to your face. He says, "Don't do anything stupid."
Oh,
Listen to the man for once.
I just walk into the room. Oh, maybe I shouldn't go there.
Oh, wait. Okay, looks like what? Bilge? What? Where the hell did you come from?
Well, I got the message and I was like, I got left behind last time everyone left, so I had to go this time.
Well,
Village, my boy. Ready to punch spooky shit in Japan?
then Thomas says, "Don't punch spooky shit in Japan, please."
Oh,
What?
okay, fine.
What am I supposed to do? Let it punch you?
You're not
Wait,
supposed
wait,
to
wait.
fight anything, guys. Come on, seriously.
Xian just face palms.
Right. If someone tries.
Did somebody say exorcism?
You're coming
Oh
too!
my god, guys.
Wars. Well, I guess this could be a bonding trip.
Ben comes in and says, "I do the exorcisms, thank you." And no,
So do I.
that's not. Let's
Yeah,
not.
you're the little weeboo.
I'm sorry. What?
I mean, I don't think we know.
Cobalt. Cobalt.
Kobold.
Yes, Cobalt.
I know you're going up there in age, but you still work, right?
Yes, you're the person that brought me back from death.
Yes, Ben. Thank you very much.
Ooh.
I am Jack.
That's.
And yes, I did because I saw you get lifted 10 feet in the air, and I got scared.
Yeah, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, it wasn't fun to watch either.
I didn't do it.
But the
I
past,
didn't do it.
the past is in the past, though. Everything's good. So, you're on a trip then.
Yeah, how's good your Japanese?
I know nothing at all.
Musashi.
Have you punched spooky shit in your
Hayabusa.
life before?
I don't punch things. I use my words.
Have you
Mitsubishi.
talked spooky things to them before?
No.
This is gonna be an experience for all of us.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Jack. I know
Yep.
glorious Nippon steel.
What the hell was any of that?
Glorious Nippon steel.
Bless you.
Like Jack just stares at you funny, like he's trying to figure out what the fuck you just said.
You know, I don't usually understand anything, Gramps. I just go with the flow.
What is Nippon steel?
Kane says, you know, katanas folded over 1,000 times. That nonsense.
Aren't they fragile as shit?
Just like you.
Yeah, because a lot of them were made out of junk steel, I think. But you know.
Wow, I'm glad the church has not confronted you for being a dick horse.
I can.
Okay, so who's coming along on this trip?
Mrs. Law.
So
She,
Tulius said no.
I
I'm
will
currently-
if I'm allowed to. If I'm not allowed to, I won't go.
I'm not saying no.
Ben's sort of the mediator between you and Bilge, so she's like, as long as you are behaved, I don't see why not.
So far, Captain Tulius said no. Alexander's coming. No, Alexandria.
Yeah, she's already packing up right now. Like,
She's already there.
Not sure about the of the Alexes.
oh,
Actually, she's going to be looking for both Tulius and Alexander.
okay,
Oh,
So,
she's
uh,
gonna
Hunting
drag
them
him
down.
with.
okay.
Oh, no.
Roll high. I'm gonna roll high or low on this on a D6. Go ahead and call it. Which one?
Wait, what?
Which one would you like to find first, Alexander or Tulius?
Alexander.
Okay, I'm gonna roll high or low to see if you can find him. Call it. Is it high or low?
Low.
Low? Oh, it's a 2. So yeah, you're able to find him, no problem.
Hey.
So
That
somehow
sister
the twin,
intuition.
the twin instincts kick in, and you know where he's at. Alexander, where are you at?
I'm at the training hall.
Oh, that's right. You're at the training hall. So you go in towards the training hall, and you see him practicing. But how do you approach your brother to tell him get his
Hey,
ass out?
moron!
I'm actually half naked in angel mode,
Oh,
just for a little flavor.
Unfazed. There he goes again.
There he goes again.
so yeah, you see him using angel mode, has his shirt off.
Hey, moron! Want to go to Japan?
Japan! I literally fly out of the door.
Nani?
That was easy.
And this is how the DM make everyone a super weeb. You gotta turn
I fly
Jack
back
into
to gather my things because I forgot,
Oh yeah.
and then I fly back out.
Okay, that was easy. All
Some
right.
girls fainted outside.
All right. Let's see if you can
Something
find.
tells me that we're gonna learn a lot about anime when we get there.
Anime is the best thing ever. I'll tell you what.
God damn it, Hank.
I like this Japanese mango.
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 I'm totally gonna call Magna Mango and Jack.
There you go. Perfect. Okay, so call it high or low again, Alexandria, to find Tulius.
Hi.
And it's a 4, so yes, you were able to find Tulius. Where are you currently located?
A 4.
Wait. She
Wait, you said
hi.
4. I said hi.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
What?
1, 2,
So you
3
said
is
Hide,
low,
Tulius, hide.
and then 4.
Oh,
5,
you rolled
and 6.
a
Oh, I see what you.
I
I see.
thought
What,
you were rolling.
Oh, you rolled a 6, yeah.
oh, I see.
Oh, okay.
D6.
20 would be the other way.
So,
Nothing happened. Nothing
Tulius, where are
happened.
you currently located?
I'm in my room.
Okay. Alexandria, how do you approach the situation? He's in his room. What do you do?
Knocking on his door.
I honestly was expecting you to like jump on it and start like banging on it just to scare the shit out of him.
I mean, I could,
That's up
but
to you.
actually, yeah. Hey, Tulius!
Are you just straight up opening the door? What's happening?
She's knocking on it, like, just.
Just banging on it.
He opens it and he's actually
All
knocks on his
excited.
face.
Eyes completely lit up.
Like,
I'm half naked just for the heck of it. No, I'm kidding.
oh
Boom.
my uncharacteristically, like, very excited.
Oh, just kidding. Okay, so Tulius, how do you approach this?
Shirtless tiefling.
Your friend is now, like, just completely trying to decimate your door. What do you do?
I open the door, and yes, I'm actually shirtless.
Doing shirtless things, I guess.
I was in the middle of changing, actually.
I put Alice, like, in front of my bed.
Wow, poor Alice.
Or yay, Alice, depending how she's enjoying the view.
Yeah, she's kind of like, figuring stuff out. Doesn't really know.
What am I doing with my life?
Why am I here?
Just to suffer.
Oh my god.
So,
I was not expecting that.
I wasn't expecting company at the moment. What's up, kiddo?
So how come you're not coming with us? Still looking away?
Oh, to Japan. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of trips out that way.
Oh?
No.
You had a bad Japanese experience once.
It's not so much that I dislike it. I'm just not really into the Japanese culture or anything like that.
You had a terrible experience with the J-pop. He was the top J-pop star.
What? But you're the captain. Isn't the captain supposed to come with us?
This is a vacation. He said it was a vacation.
I mean...
Whoa.
Sassy son of a...
Oh
Yeah,
boy,
she
they're
wanted
gonna
that.
be so disappointed when they found out it's not vacation.
Vacation.
Getting their ass kicked.
It's still a vacation. We're going out of state. We're going out of country.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be fair, I've got a fair amount of work I've got to take care of.
The captain deserves a little vacation.
Aw.
She mumbles.
Ah.
True. But my vacation is brainstorming some music ideas.
Ooh.
Come with us, listen to the J-pop. Influence. Learn how to make anime titles.
Maybe you can find some inspiration out there?
She's really pushing it.
Wow.
I think she likes you.
Not like I care or anything, guys. Gosh.
Totally.
I put Alice down with my hand and like put my face like 3 inches away from hers.
Oh, spicy. Spicy young function.
Leans away.
So why do you want me to go so bad?
Forget it. Bye.
Give me a half hour, I'll be there.
Hey.
Ooh.
I'm still captain though.
Hey.
Jack's still captain.
You don't have the title, man.
Cool. So that means I think everybody is here.
And it's less extra.
Operation Group Bonding it to go.
Mandatory fun.
You know,
We'll have some
Chano.
mandatory fun. Yeah, what's up?
Probably gonna have to give Jen a little avatar now.
Yeah, I'll get something in just a moment.
Give him the best.
I got something.
I'll half-ass something. I don't know. Do MS Paint.
I don't do that because I take pride in my work. Maybe a little too much.
Okay, then give him the most handsome face.
Oh, I already got that covered, boy.
Good.
So, anyhow, so everybody is coming along, correct? So we have the whole Seekers group and Kane and Ven, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ven snuck
And
out.
Jin?
Yep. So, with
And-
that,
Don't forget Jin.
yeah, Jin's coming along too, of course. And
Oh, it's a big group. Holy shit.
yeah, so as you guys are about to leave, this who are still within the research facility, Thomas says, it's gonna be a real fun time, I think. Just again, mind your manners, be respectful.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say. Oh, and if you see any demons and stuff there, just don't interact with them. I learned my lesson the hard way, and he kind of like shakes his bad arm. I learned my lesson the hard way, so.
Oh, we had to punch some ghosts, and probably a giant amalgamation of anger, rage. So I'm pretty sure demons we can handle.
You think that, and then your arm gets fucked
Holy
up.
light.
Well, then I'll
Holy
fuck up them up with my fucked up arm.
We'll talk about that one later. Curiosity from the Dragonborn.
Yeah, exactly.
Trust me, Thomas. Just because I'm old doesn't mean I don't know how to handle myself.
Yeah, but
We'll see about that.
I agree with that, and the fact that you're still alive, have 3 artifacts underneath your belt is great, but there's also one other thing. Remember, I used to be a seeker too. That stopped
Alright.
after a bit.
Have you got mauled by a tiger? Near death?
Not quite, but I have been... Listen, it isn't a dick measuring contest, my friend. It's... I hate to break it to you, but just letting you know.
I'm not measuring dicks. I'm just saying I can punch a demon. Don't worry.
Yeah, and so did I, and I paid the price for it. So. Anyways, all I'm saying is, be careful, have fun, be respectful.
Alright, I'll be careful.
Good.
But if the demon punches first, I'm punching back, okay?
That's fine. I'm hoping you don't find any demons in the first place. The ones over there are very, very nasty sort. So.
I will learn Japanese to insult them. Maybe they'll...
Oh no. Not a good idea. Not a good idea.
God.
In case, like, try some funny business. I'm very sure that work.
I am concerned.
I am too.
I've got concern. Okay.
That is a good point. I could use vicious mockery
I
in
will show
2
you.
different languages now.
Oh shit.
Aiden?
Well, shit.
Aiden?
All right, you crazy kids, have fun.
Aiden? Aiden?
Oh, what's up?
But on a serious note, do any of y'all know
Out of
what
character.
A10
You
is
got some
like?
homework to do. You're gonna learn some Japanese. Because if I don't hear some good Japanese insults, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Well,
So-
you gotta rush up on your Japanese class again.
Xian still has to go back, but
Yeah.
Kane, you know how to handle demons, right?
I mean, kind of. Yeah. I mean,
kind of.
the good news is that a lot of them are pretty resistant to fire. I do the exact opposite of that, so we're good there. But
Oh, so Ice actually is on fire?
wait, something is what on what now?
Wait, hell, is actually is on fire?
There's a bunch of different ways to look at it. I mean, that's what the stories say. There's a bunch of different circles, and each one is different.
I don't know. I heard that if you go deep enough, it freezes over.
Yeah, that's. Or you could just visit.
It's like, what was that?
What?
Last book thing I read had a frozen hell. I don't know. Some sort of divine comedy or something.
Dante's Inferno?
Ain't that a video game?
guess. Oh my god, Jack.
So, as you guys are all walking towards the hangar that you guys had just visited just recently to head out to London, you guys are all back on the plane once again. So much leg room for days, unlike you had unlike all the stuff you've experienced before being part of the Silver Hand. Now you're living in luxury. It's good. And so everyone's on the plane. Kane says it's going to be a long trip, so keep occupied. What's everybody doing at the moment?
Well, before we got in, I was circling around the freaking plane, all excited.
Yes.
I am doing my
I'm
hair.
actually doing the same with him.
Yeah, you see a lot of...
We go to Japan! We go to
Oh my god! Oh my god!
You see,
Jack just like stands and stares at them.
there's like a bunch of...
Is this like a angel blessing or something? What are you doing?
It's like a bunch of
There's
there's a bunch of like people who are part of the flight process, and they're trying to get you down.
They're excited, Jack.
Oh, why?
Uh-huh. That's a silly question.
What are you excited for?
We're going to Japan. Just about anybody wants to head that over there.
Yeah, it says,
History.
Kane says, yeah, it's got a lot of cool things there. Besides, it's a
what's
whole
so
new,
cool?
well, it's a whole new experience for one. I mean, it's a completely foreign country with a lot to do there.
Oh, hold on. There's food good there.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you better believe it. Tell me something. Do you like seafood?
I'm okay with seafood.
They got plenty of that there, of course.
You've got a dragonborn over here just like so much
Alexandria just pops out, and there's boba.
Yes.
I swooped down to it, I was like, oh, hello, the anime. Do you have any idea? This is an otaku's dream!
That's an animal.
You'll find out. Don't worry about it.
And
Then Jack becomes a weeb.
Shit.
You corrupted him.
all I can think of is just that how they usually introduce the an episode on Always Sunny in Philadelphia, where it's like the gang becomes weebs.
Oh god.
That's an episode?
No. But, okay, so it's pretty late. I think we're gonna finish up Jack's story when the plane lands down in Japan. You guys
Oh yeah.
are gonna be
We're gonna slap some yokai. Or ninjas. Or ninjas and yokai. Or maybe yokai robots. Who knows what happens.
Oh god.
We're
Okay,
gonna have a whole gangbang.
I hope you guys had
Bullets, fists, swords.
I hope you guys had
We'll
a
call the war
fun time.
happening.
Hope you guys had a
But
fun time with
mostly a
this
sneak.
one.
Maybe we can go Metal Gear Solid.
Anyways, I hope you guys had a really good time with this. One thing I need to make a note of is that there will be no session next week due to two of our players are going to be out from state, and they will be enjoying some time off, so which gives me a little bit of time to work on things as well too. But after that, next week after that, I believe we are going in full force yet again, unless something else comes up. But as far as I know, we're going to be good.
Oh yeah, have fun on your trip, Hayden. And
Yeah. Have a happy honeymoon.
Yeah.
Thanks a bunch,
Eat a
guys.
lot,
Yeah,
eat
it's
a
great.
lot of chocolate.
I'll take
Where you
lots of
going?
pictures.
Nice.
Can you pick me up?
I really tried. Hey.
All of a sudden I hear a book hit Andrew from like somewhere. Thrown by your brother. Out of love.
It's a labor of love. So anyhow,
It's a whole fucking textbook.
yeah, it's a whole kick-ass textbook.
All right,
So
all right.
anyhow,
I need
I know
to.
it's late,
Hey,
so
let's wrap this up
yep,
so I can sleep.
Alright, good night, guys.
Good night.
Night,
Hope you had
Good
fun.
night.
Oh, no.
Hope you all excited for the Japan trip
Yeah.
next session.
Next session, which will be 2 weeks from now. So
Shane,
look forward to it.
Shane,
What?
I hope next session I get to slap Kasune.
We'll see.
If you slap a kitsune, I'm gonna hurt you.
We will
We're gonna straight up wrestle a Kasune.
Oh my god.
Wanna go to Japan? Yeah.
All right, so hope you guys are looking forward to next session. We will touch back up on this real soon. Until then, everyone have a good night.
No,
And-
yeah, I hope Jane, have
Good
fun.
night,
Just
everybody.
fun making the next session.
Yeah.
Trust me, it'll be great.
No, you know what I would like to see in the next session?
Hmm.
If we have to fight a spider demon, because those are,
No. Oh.
Those are evil.
Oh god.
Oh.
of course, they're like the most evil things in Japan.
Yeah, no.
I'm
that's the one.
getting Okami flashbacks.
Yeah,
Go
no,
away.
I don't know about that. We'll see what happens.
Oh, come on, Shan. It'll be the boss fight. We have to fight the yo something. Oh, the giant skeleton.
No, not driders, hon. No.
Not
Anyhow.
Driders.
Evil spiders. No.
No,
Oh,
Wait,
for God's sakes.
Japanese demon spiders. We gotta fight them.
Oh dear God. Until then.
Alright, guys. See you guys next time on
Yeah.
the vacation.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good night.
Good night.